hello, hello! How's everybody doing? Oh my god. I just started. For the 25 minutes. Oh my god. That startled the heck out of me. I just started. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Thank you, everyone. I'm always startled by the knocking sound. It sounds like it's right in my ear. Thank you, Andrew, for the 22 months. Thank you. And hey, and hello, and hey, Caden Boy, and hey, Karl, and of course you do.
Of course you do.
And hey, Starbreeze, I see you there too. And Alucard, and of course Syrup, and hey, Baseball, Lucid, woo. Also, Starbreeze, those little bat emotes are so freaking cute. And also, when you attacked my dream and it flew off the screen, I cracked up laughing. Let's see. Hey, Nightmare, I see you there too. Hey, hey. How's everyone been doing? I don't know if I'm the reason you know it, though. What's happening? What?
_Ruchier Dex 200. When does it end?
I don't know. Soon? No. Oh my god, thank you for the 200 little corgi biddies, Sandaroo. Thank you. And oh my god, thank you so much. Hey, Jumbo Scorpions, are you familiar with the Bishoujo figures? I know what Bishoujo is. I don't know which figure specifically you're talking about. Is it something specific that's like called Bishoujo figures, or are they specific Bishoujo figures? Maybe one for Starscream? Ooh, wait. Okay, so this is this is like an actual brand of dolls or figures, right? Not just like the word Bishoujo. This is like a brand. Is it like a himboified, like humanoid Starscream or something? Oh my god! If so, I want to see that. Did I tell you about the suffering? We just talked about it before. I know. I recommend it. Yeah. So this is the sequel, because we played the suffering. When did we play the suffering? I want to say it was last year. I think. But this is the sequel. It just doesn't have a 2 in it. It's ties that bind. And because we because we played the first game, I have a save that the sequel will use to like change some things apparently. Deceptihimbos! They made Starscream into a bratty cheerleader? Oh my god. I have to see that. Please post that in Discord, I want to see. Transform and style your hair. Last year. It was last year. Wow. Suffering one was the stream I found you. Alright. Oh my god. Time flies. That's nuts. Wow. That is pretty nuts. This year's also been kind of weird. I feel like I've been really slow because I keep having to cancel streams and which, sorry for canceling stream twice in a row again. I didn't schedule a stream on Monday because I was already not feeling well with my stomach, like, from the weekend. And it was like at its worst yesterday. But I'm feeling much better now. I took the day off from work and I rested once, God, because there was renovation noises happening too. So I had the horrible luck of having stomach issues, insomnia, and I couldn't sleep because there was noises everywhere shaking my apartment. But once it all settled down, I passed out for like 5 hours. So I'm feeling all right now. Hey, Angel Crow, why you snack though? Who, me? You think I'm a snack? I'm in my demon form. I should see you as a snack, like to eat. Nah, just kidding. Personal health comes first, no sweat. I know, it's like a not paradox, that's not the word. It's the eternal struggle of content creation and streaming, and like just that guilt when you don't show up, and it's especially when it's like with it being a hobby for me. I have that like that brain that it's a job and I'm letting people down by not showing up. But I know I gotta not be in that brain. The dilemma of content creation, yeah. Lucid is the snack the world is. Yeah. Not on your Discord and ran out of spaces. Just type the Big Shoujo Star Dream. Okay, I'll try to remember to type that in because I do want to see that. Unless, let's see. Ba-ba. But yeah, so I'm feeling better today. And the heat is finally, seemingly, for now, been dissipated. Oh, by the way, can you hear my fan? To deal with the heat, I have my AC on, and I have a fan blowing the air from my AC toward me. Can you hear the fan? I can turn it off, because it's only 74 degrees. Really? You can't hear it? Not even when I'm speaking? You can't hear like a whoosh or anything? Damn. Alright, I'm leaving it on. Fuck it. Can't hear the fan? Woo! Nice! Alright, I'll keep it on then. Sorry, what? Couldn't hear you over that fan! Must feed the eternally hungering algorithm. It's not even just like... it's not even like the fear that I'm like killing my own growth, because I probably am, but I don't... But it's more like I just don't like letting people down. I like I'd be able to hear it over my fan. That's fair. AC unit, are you talking about the life support system? No, not even... It's barely an exaggeration, huh? It's been so ungodly hot. I hope everyone's been staying safe and cool. Let's see. I have been working on like stuff though. I post a little bit on in the subs only channel. That I'm kind of working on a little bit of like a redesign sort of thing for next year. So I'm working on updating my bat model currently. Hey Doomsday! Hey hey! Hi. Can have my fan nature scent. It just spins too fast. Are you talking about the fucking tornado that's supposed to be going near you? Stay safe, Syrup. Holy shit. Oh my god. God, and work's been... I'm not like, you know, trying to vent or anything, just give context for why I'm like stressed all the time. Work's been a lot lately. In fact, I took the day off today. I apparently missed a huge meeting, and it turns out I might have to come in on the weekend, maybe, and I'm not wanting to do that. So if I end up having to cancel stream, on Saturday, you'll know why. It's because work, IRL work, which I haven't been asked to come in for overtime at this job, like, at all, so I don't know. If I can get paid overtime and a half, maybe I'll do it. Because I do like that money. I do very much like to, like, be able to buy food. And pay rent, which goes up next month. But anyway, gonna fight it if it shows up again. Drop kick it. Precious monies. I wish I didn't have to care about money. Quack. I wish I didn't have to care. I only have to care about it so much as like I kind of like, you know, be able to pay my bills. Maybe someday we'll be in a not capitalist society. We won't have to worry about money anymore. I don't know if it'll happen in my lifetime, but can dream. I shall acquire coffee. Time and a half, time to waste money on dumb game I wasn't planning on buying. Wish you all the best in life. Oh, thank you. Florida man punches tornado and kills it. I wonder... Nah, you can't punch tornadoes. No, don't do that. Let's see. I like this song. Which one? I'm favoriting this one. Let's see. So I think we can jump into the game. Testing the theories of Pratt, Ohio, man. No! Please, don't try to punch tornadoes. You cannot actually grab them by the bottom and whip them around like a lasso. That's only in the cartoons. Do they get tornadoes in Florida? I think they get tsunamis and stuff. I think they get more, like, hurricanes. I think tornadoes are more of, like, a Midwest thing. I think? Whisper all the stuff I mentioned. You're okay with that, right? Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah. Lucid told me to now. As a Midwesterner, we probably know more about tornadoes in Florida. Yeah, because that's where Tornado Alley is, right? Which I don't know how I would not have the I would not live anywhere near I would not live anywhere named Tornado Alley. I don't know why people do that. Florida Man might try to punch a tornado. That sounds like something Florida Man would do. Alright, I'm gonna pause the music and see if we can jump into the game. Which I did have to do one single patch. I expect this. I mean, if you were here for last time when we played The Suffering, it was very janky. It did crash pretty often, so I'm gonna have to remember to save often. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Let's see. Also, I need to fix audio probably. So let me know how if it's too loud or not loud enough. Let me know, let me know. Right. Move over here. Oh, ignore the lag. Okay, there we go. We are here. Ties that bind. 2005. Wow. Oh, we're also going to be playing this in 4x3. Because this game does not play well in 1920 by 1080. It does not play well with widescreen. I could try to technically, like, play it in widescreen, but, it would be very weird to play, because, like, the movement axes for, like, the mouse are just, like, broken. Even here, look at this. I'm hovering over a new game, and my mouse is, like, over here. It's very janky. This game was definitely a port. It feels like a port. Let's see. Hey, Ryan Engineer, hello! The Suffering ties that bind. The real suffering is gonna be trying to fight the controls to play the game. Are subtitles on? There we go. They are now. Thank you for, reminding me to do that. I almost could have forgot. And yeah, it says 1920 by 1080, but I think when I tested it, it was still 4x3. Let's see. Yeah, thank you. Let's see, Tornado Alley, just down the street from Hurricane Street, which is a skip and a hop from Tsunami Cul-de-sac. It's so fucked up. People live in Tornado Alley because it's cheaper. Yeah, that's always a thing, though. It's like the worst places to live are the cheapest places to live, and the easiest places to try and live right now. God, especially, you know, I mentioned my rent going up again. That's just life now. Midwest Oklahoma, northern Texas. Yeah, my mom gets like tornado warnings too because she doesn't live in Tornado Alley, but she's in the south and has a lake near her. Oh, hey Knuckle welcome Raiders! Hello! Oh, I can chest out my shout-out buttons.
Necorin24 rated my stream with 4 viewers.
Thank you! Welcome Raiders! Okay, so... Okay, I think that one went through. Let me try the exclamation point one. Did they both go through? Oh, you got the slash? Dang, neither of my buttons work, and I don't know why. Let's see, what were you playing, Neko Reed? Welcome, Raiders! We're about to... You're just in time. We're about to start, The Suffering Ties That Bind. Tsunami Cul-de-sac is a stone's throw away from Earthquake Alley. Want to eat pizza? Oh! Enjoy your pizza! And also, when you get back, what pizza did you have? I'm curious. Let's see. What do you think a mod's job is? I don't. I wanted to test the buttons to see if they worked. And they don't. So I need to try and fix that. Because there's not always a helpful mod around, so I need to be able to press the button too. Let's see. So quick warning that The Suffering, if you're not familiar with it, it's a very dark game. A lot of potential triggering moments and themes. Oh!
Jokes on Maestro just resubscribed for 2
Maestro!
months. Hello. Lethal 277 jammies. Lethal
Hey,
277 jammies. Lethal
Thank you so
277
much!
jammies. Lethal 277 jammies.
Thank you so much for the 2 months! Thank you! Yeah, trigger warning for basically everything. This game takes place in a prison. A lot of it's basically like this. It's think of it as if Silent Hill took place exclusively in a prison. It's kind of like that. So you can kind of imagine how dark that gets. I tried to find a Does the Dog Die page, or like a Common Sense Media like trigger list or something to put on a timer, but I could find nothing. I couldn't find anything for the sequel specifically. So, we'll see. But you can probably infer just from what I've said so far. You know, prison, Silent Hill, dark, viewer discretion advised kind of thing. So dark that the game makes you feel like you're playing Doom 3. Well, maybe not that physically dark, like you can't see, I don't think. Did you play Hotline Miami games? I've not. I want to, though, just from the soundtrack alone. Trying to outsource you, fight for that sword. Fight for that little sword. You're reading Carrie right now? Nice! I read that when I was in middle school? Yeah, that's when I went through my, like, huge Stephen King phase. I hope you enjoy it. It's a good book. And also, the movies don't adapt everything. There's a lot of really crucial details that they always leave out. Soundtrack for Hotline Miami is fantastic. Yeah, because there's a lot of, like, 80s tracks, right? I fucking love 80s music. Big creative warning for Hotline Miami 2, and I wonder how streamers deal with it? I don't know. Also, I just realized my horns are cutting off. Here, I'm tilting my camera. There we go. That's a little better. Then my horns aren't getting cut off at the top. Okay. Awful Hotline Miami. I really need to try it. Hotline Miami is not a racing game, right? It's more like a GTA kind of game? Or am I wrong? I don't remember. I want to say it's a racing game. Let's see. Hotline Miami is a single scene of sexual assault near the beginning that can be turned off. Oh! That's good to know for when I eventually play that. I did not know that. Top-down action shooter. Oh, top-down. Oh, okay. I can picture it in my head now. It's kind of like Smash TV. If anyone, oh god, does anyone remember? That's an arcade game. What am I doing? Okay, we're gonna play the game before I expose how old I am. Don't remember that scene when I played. I don't know. That's it's my time listening. I'm going to space. Goodbye forever. Hello, Mr. Dark Souls, and goodbye? Please be safe in space? Basically go through room by room clearing goons in a gory ways. Okay, yeah, that kind of reminds me of... I think that's what the game I'm thinking of. Lucid confirmed Grandma. Back to the home with you now. No, please. Let's see. I think it'll ask me again, because when I tested it, it asked me about the save. Yes! A completed original The Suffering game save file has been detected. Please select which morality you wish to start with. So you can actually choose, because I have a save for this. But we're gonna go with good, because that's what my save was. We got the good ending. They transferred me to Eastern Baltimore Correctional. I thought damn it! I can never read the loading screens. The loading's too fast. It doesn't work. First world problem.
Who's that with him? Who turned you on? You flipped on us, brother? You coming or what, man? What you doing?
What game did lose? Oh, I mentioned Smash TV. If anyone remembers that game.
Yo, Tort, where your head at? I'm talking to you. I know you're low, my man. Carmen giving you divorce papers this morning.
Oh, never mind, it's not 4x3.
Business. Wasn't even your fault. You were baited. The word I heard, Blackmore hired that fool to come pick a fight with you. Coached him to say those lies about your boys. Then surprise, the police walked right in. Someone tipped them. No coincidence to it. Blackmore was all over that.
Aw, man.
Got collared himself. He's in here now with the freaks and the fiends and the schemers and us. Now I can set him up for you, but there's just one hitch in the plan. I never laid eyes on the man. What'd he look like?
So because we got the good ending in our playthrough, we didn't commit the murder in the first game.
Looks like trouble.
We're innocent. Can't tell what's happening. It's a little I'll try to explain whatever they don't explain about the first game after the first cutscene. Because I don't know how much of it they're gonna, like, onboard us with.
Whatever, my man. Shoot, I'll help you bury that motherfucker.
Somebody needs to learn his place.
Aw, fuck.
What's that you gonna do, boy?
Yeah, that's right. I'm a last-minute entry, and now I'm playing this game.
Blackmore owns Eastern now. Particularly you two.
What would I do?
The soul that owns Tort. He ain't no slave, and neither am I.
Bluster is the tool of the sucker player.
You shut your mouth when we talk to you. Learn some respect.
You're the only one even letting him play this game. Without you, he's nothing.
When you get an order from Blackmore, you will follow it without question.
I have a problem with authority, I'll have you know.
You may be tough, but I'm smart, and smart always wins.
Blackmore's got his hooks in this place, and now they're in both of you.
Why do you think Carmen left you? You weren't enough of a player for her.
And if you don't do what Blackmore says, your precious little boys may not make it to junior high.
Fuck all y'all. Ain't no way in the world.
Can we fight? Oh shit, we can fight! Ah,
Game's over. Finish these losers.
ah, damn it. I need to defend my honor. Hey, Cyber Shinobi! Hey, hey, hey! What kind of pizzas? Welcome, welcome in. Go monster and tear him up. I don't know if we'll be able to this early. Unleash the beast. I don't know if we can yet. But something's happening.
This is bad, my man. Sounds like a riot. The world's coming down. Oh, I feel that.
What the fuck is happening? Oh, and unique thing about this game, we can go in third person or first person mode. Are they just shooting inmates? What's happening? Also, I was wrong about it being in 4x3. I guess the patch fixed that?
Chaos. Casualties are expected.
Now, my man Tort, you want Blackmore.
What is happening? So much is happening! Oh yeah, I turned down the volume a little bit because it was a little loud. That's why you saw the Spotify thingy.
Rising up in here. Yo, sure, we get you guys out. Just stay clear, you know what's good for you. Stay true, y'all.
Oh, nice!
Move with me, my man. Eastern sinking to the 7th level. We don't want to go down with it.
Why is the ride happening all of a sudden? This is happening so fast.
How you like the other side?
What the fuck is happening?
Still standing. Don't know how. He'll be out of blood soon.
Mouse button 4? The fuck is mouse button 4? Okay, at least E works. E makes sense. Aw, shit. The monster's already showing up already? Oh, does something cool happen with the phones again? I guess not. So in the first game, when you picked up the phone, sometimes, like, the ghost of your wife would answer, and it was so creepy. Ooh, map. But the fact that you can interact with the phones makes me think that maybe that is gonna happen. Just not right now.
Cert Unit D. Calling Cert Unit D.
Pupper!
You on the 3rd tier of... No! Get off me!
Someone's trying to play us. There are inmates trapped in the yard. It's CO's coming. This damn anchor's
I'm right here, it wasn't me! What the fuck, man? They just left me in here. You've been hit by... You've been killed by a smooth monster. This is fine. Also, I feel like I gotta move my camera a little bit. Maybe? move my camera, and then myself a little bit. There we go. Now I'm staring at the screen properly. Oh! Oh, in front of me! Cameron,
When the
come over!
time comes, everything we think we know will be proven wrong.
What the fuck?
Suffering we all feel inside
Where'd it go?
will show itself in the rainbow.
Where'd it go? Gushers fun for the whole yard. Oh my god, I fucking love Gushers. Sound like Tom screaming from Tom and Jerry? Kinda. Wait, did I miss a line? I was too busy trying to figure out something over here. But also, yeah, like I said, all the trigger warnings for this game. Remember, we're in a prison. There's gonna be terrible people in here. And also prisoners. I'm not just talking about the cops. Can I pick up this phone? I can't. Nothing. Keep confusing this with Condemned. Oh, Condemned's another one I really want to play. So yeah, in the first game... Oh! There's a doggo! He has red eyes, though. Oh, the phone's ringing now. Hello?
Once you start running away, you've already lost. I've got your wife on a leash and your kid Corey wrapped around my finger. Your life is already nothing. And when I pummel the life out of them, it'll be less than zero.
What the fuck? Who the fuck was that? I don't know. Oh, shit. This game's surrender rated, I'm loving it. So the first game, as you could tell by this nightmare sequence we just saw, is a psychological horror. The first game, it was basically a blank slate for us. We were trying to remember what we did. And depending on like our actions throughout the game, we could help prisoners that we ran into and things like that. We could get either a good or bad ending, and that would change like what we did. So we got the good ending, meaning that we did not kill our wife and children. We were framed, so someone else did. So I'm assuming that going into this game, maybe we're continuing off that plot thread? Is this a light? I can't see anything in here. I don't want to close the door! But yeah, so there's monsters and stuff like that that appear. They're kind of... These prisons are basically, like, mega cursed. And we see... visions, and we see monsters that represent like methods of torture for prisoners and stuff. And that's kind of like how Silent Hill has like monsters themed with trauma and stuff. Kind of like that.
Blackmore's got a deal for you. He says you can be back in our crew.
All you gotta do is make your bones.
Shouldn't be hard for you. You know about killing. Whack this guard, and all will be forgiven.
Come on, T. You know better.
You know the guards should all die.
No.
See, we have like an angel and a devil on our shoulders. The angel being our wife.
My little boy.
We kill you.
It's him. Why me? You.
No. This isn't
Move.
happening.
Moo.
Loyal man will kill this guy.
Don't do
No
it.
questions asked.
Please.
Move.
Forget who your friends are.
Can I choose neither?
I'm done
It's a
waiting
trick.
for this pansy.
No! Was I too late? I was too late! I feel like that's bad. Oh god! So I was too late to make a decision, and I guess the game made for me. What? Behind me! Of course I back up against the door that's gonna slam on top of my back. Well shit, I wonder if I could have saved him. Oh, I got the knife. Nice. Let's see. Oh. Oh, 2 opens up my map? That's interesting. Yeah, so the one of the interesting gimmicks about this game is that you can toggle between first and third person combat, which is actually like really nice. It really helps with a lot of the gunplay. But yeah, it's neat. I haven't really seen a game like do it very as effectively as it happens in this game. Let's see. I think I missed a couple messages. Hey Dillahunt, I see you there. And hey Doomsday. Psychological horror is my fave. Yes, I agree. I love psychological horror. I really liked the first game for the suffering. Let's see. Condemned also plays well. I wonder if it's on Steam. Condemned, I think, is on Steam. At least one of the Condemned games is. Let's see. Where is the message from Dillahunt? Where was it? Wearing the exact same outfit as CJ from GTA. Am I? I still haven't played any GTAs, I'll admit. Let's see. Didn't the first game literally have a... I don't think it had a monster for that, but there is a Silent Hill monster that is for that. Let's see, have a conversation with some streamer, asked him if CJ can beat Trevor. He said that in case CJ's too much. I have no idea. Game can't pick between the two. Guess you don't love either. Condemned 1 is on Steam. 2 is stuck in... Aww. Damn. Console hell. Maybe, I wonder if you could emulate it then. I'm still trying to find... Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's right. Diablo 4 Season 1 started today. I played a little bit while I was waiting for renovation noises to quiet down. Let's see. I'm trying to... Let's see. Okay. So the mouse wheel works for switching weapons.
He cut me so deep.
I sliced her top to bottom, so's to see her inner self. Remember, blood's the best lubricant.
Oh, please tell me we have to kill whatever this guy is. Like, some of the prisoners are here, are definitely innocent. Some of them are absolutely not. That guy definitely seems like one of the just fucking evil ones. Something like... How do I exit? How do I exit? Never mind, there's nothing there. That scared the shit out of me. I'd like to not involve myself with whatever this is. Can I just, skedaddle? Oh, fuck, I'm on fire! What the fuck is that? I'm on fire! The fuck? The squish sound.
My man, we in this together, baby. To the end. For always and forever.
You gonna open the door for me? Would be real swell. That Lucid's on fire.
I'll go through here and open up the way through.
Yeah. That sounds like a plan. Maybe Spec Ops: The Line is on my list. It's probably the only war game that I'm interested in playing at some point, because it subverts that entire genre.
The pawn's off the board. Now only the real players are left in the game. Ready for checkmate?
Bro, I have a shotgun and you have a knife. Get fucked. But also, you killed my friend, I think. Oh, hello. Foolish fools. Oh wait, I'm out of ammo. Fuck. Wait. The fuck? How did I go? I don't think I activated this myself. What the fuck? Oh yeah, so we can turn into a monster. I haven't gotten a chance to explain that yet. Yeah, we monster now. I'm still not entirely clear on if we're actually actually turning into a monster, or if we're just like, if it's like a visual representation of us going like berserk. Oh god, what's the button to get out of it? The thing is though, if you don't get out of this mode soon enough, you die. Hold on. What's the key to do that? What's the key to get out? Or am I just gonna die? I don't see. Fuck. No explanation needed. Hey, Tape! Oh god, I don't know what the key is. It's C! C's not working? Did I die? Oh, it was scripted! Oh. Well, that explains that. That's why it happened without me doing anything.
You feeling okay?
Hey, Pain! Oh!
For a minute there, you look like you went somewhere.
This is the ending of the first game! Oh, so that was all a
We
flashback!
had some rough chop back there, but we're coming up on Baltimore now. Should be some DOC guys there to meet us.
Oh, I see, I see.
Hey, wait a minute. Those guys ain't with corrections.
Uh-oh. Ah, fuck.
Coast Guard vessel, dock your craft. Debriefing is mandatory.
I better do what they say. I don't think they're messing around.
Hope you're having a good day, Pain. Welcome in.
You came from Carnate, right? You're lucky to be alive.
Wonder how much they know about what happened at that prison in the first game.
Who are you guys with? I have to keep this inmate secure.
Don't worry. He isn't going anywhere.
Oh, okay. Hey, what kind of rifle is that? I don't think I've seen
This
that.
way. We have a place you can get warm just up here.
I don't trust these guys. Uh-oh. Are we hulking out?
What's the situation? Doesn't matter. We
Okay, I
just
think
need
we're
to get
good.
him inside ASAP. This guy's the Prime. Really? Him?
What the fuck does that mean?
Jordan's waiting for him. With me. 1, 2, 3, lift.
The Prime? We're the Amazon Prime.
Jordan will want him awake anyway. That'll be some first day. Shut it.
Oh, it's walking on its own. Okay.
That company up in Laos, I can either confirm nor
It's a rat! It's a Meg.
Yeah, fuck that. That was one motherfucking hot damn shitty swamp from hell. Tango unit and Delta unit to observation booth tackle building. They're waiting for you. Fuck the services. Carnate Island is for water. This is going to
Bezos caught us.
as long as the money's green and the ammo's live. Hey, is that to the prime target? That Jordan's
Quack! God, that's loud. Is that too loud? There. Turn that a little bit. Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
Support personnel needed in the holding bay. ASAP.
Thank you, thank you. I wonder if...
Shape charge took them out. How many specimens your squad bring
Not
back?
the rat!
Specimens? Are we supposed to be bringing back
Look at the rat go. Where is he going?
Jordan's gonna shoot
Things to do. Little rat things to do. Oh, thank you for the stretch.
Echo unit, departure in 1 minute.
Alright. And my posture's checked, don't worry.
Just sit tight there. Your official welcoming committee will be here in just a minute. She in the chatter. She wouldn't want us talking to him.
She? Also, the monsters are definitely real, because look at those x-rays. Hello?
Welcome back to reality. I'm sorry about these restraints. I hope they're not too tight. You'll agree with your issues. It's for your own good as well as ours. And well, you do wear them with style. These malefactors are my life's work. And meeting someone as intimate with them as you, well, that's not something that happens to a girl every day.
Jesus, what's happening?
Speak to me. Which one of you Neanderthals dropped the ball?
I don't know. The lights just went out.
Who can tell me something that isn't painfully
Jordan,
obvious?
we need to extract you ASAP.
Seems prudent. Everybody out with me except you two.
Uh-oh.
You stay in with him. You outside the door.
There's a portal to hell somewhere opening out. Why do they want me? Prime target for what? I have so many questions.
That's locked, right? Good. If he gets out, you will suffer. Count on it.
What the hell?
Oh.
Alert. Security breach. Alert. One of the specimens has become unsecured.
Well, everyone is suddenly dead. This is fine. We're all fine. Be not afraid, is your local to stay back from getting water. Hey, Doomsday! Hope you got some good water. Some nice cold water from the fridge. That's not good? Yeah, I'd say. Oh, nice.
When are the lights going to come back on? We should just sit tight.
There's some lights on. Oh, a map. Nice. Convenient.
There's so much new. Jacobson is telling me the tissue samples he collects. Oh crap, what's that?
Hello?
Please just leave us.
Okay. Alternate melee attack using mouse button 3. Oh, okay. It's like the overhead attack. So these things don't look human.
Hey buddy, we just work here.
Let's see. Can I go up here?
You were never here.
Nah. That's right. I was never here. You saw nothing. You saw nothing.
We're unarmed.
Oh man. There's guns in there. Also, I think the sound effects might be too loud.
There's hate in there. There's hate in there. I know there is. There's.
Maybe it's not. I think some sounds just sound a little weirdly mixed. But I don't think there's anything I can do about that.
We just want answers. We don't want to hurt anybody.
So there's a monster running around. Didn't know it'd throw that much. just a few things. Just a few small things. It teases these weapons and I can't get in them.
Was it an explosion? What's the plan? We just gotta get over there. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, who's that guy? I don't know, but he isn't the biggest problem we got. Let's keep moving.
Yeah. I'm not an issue. Look at me. I'm nothing. I'm no one. Look at the rat. It's clean. It's so cute. Why do they have to be so cute? Scientists just watching the so-called Prime run around, completely mute, rattling on random doors. I don't know if everyone knows I'm whatever this Prime is. That's just Prime. Okay.
Greetings, stranger.
Oh!
A light and darkness is now following.
A light and dark. I love your name. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. Smash.
Type, but you'll have to do.
Oh, I hate this guy. I hate whatever this guy is. Oh, there's blood dripping from the vents. This is fine.
T, I need to show you something really important at the apartment. To get there, you'll need to go underground.
Okay.
T, you have to.
The fuck? So yeah, like in the first game, I'm gonna do what my wife says. She's like the angel on our shoulder.
So pretty.
Stop touching me!
No! I don't want. No!
Good.
No!
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
It appears that whacking on this is not working out. How do I get out? This way? Oh god, there's something here! Am I dead? Oh, I think we keep going insane. Cause I think that was not a death. Everything's just kind of, what the fuck? I don't like that, no! Where's my gun? It moves so fast!
Want some rock?
I sure do!
Of course you do.
This game is fucking with me. How about we save? That's a good idea, actually. I should save.
Moo.
Moo. Especially with how frequently the first game crashed. I hear dogs. I don't know if they're real. I don't know what's real right now.
It's between me and my hounds. Slaves may outrun me temporarily, but my dogs keep nipping at their feet, and eventually they all get tired.
God, I'm being haunted by the worst, most evil fucking ghosts. Probably, it seems...
Nothing makes sense, T. I need you to explain it to me. No, don't!
What is happening?
So pretty.
I don't know what's happening. Oh, there's a crank. Oh, fuck. And then use S. Okay. Hey, Melon Deity! Best way to wind down with some lethal Lucy. Hey, hope you're doing well. Reminds me of Visage. My reaction to this game is fucking with me. Yeah, Visage is another one I want to play. I've heard that's another game that, like, fucks with you, too. Oh, thank you for the care package, Vulcan. Hey! Compared to the guy who's dead in the gas chamber in the first game, this guy's much worse. Yeah, I was about to say. It feels like already the antagonists are, like, already, like, twice as evil as the ones in the first game. Just right off the bat. Thank you. And I'm doing a little mini stretch. Okay. Oh, hello. You're not... You don't look insane. So far. Oh!
Of desolation. My time is at hand.
Never mind, I was very wrong.
He that is today a king, tomorrow shall die.
What? But can I trust you? Are you gonna you gonna be cool? Where are you going? Okay. You're just gonna chill over here?
Abomination.
He's gonna chill. He's just gonna chill, I think. Is that real? It's not real. I can't tell what's real. What is it? Dude, when there's a beast inside of me. This guy's edibles just kicked in hard. Token BioWare early game Mystic? I don't know. I feel like everyone in this game is just going to be kind of insane or evil or or being tortured or torturing.
Inside you too, pretty wifey. But now she'll just have to be my one and only.
Something's not right.
How long we been living down here, huh? How long?
Is he real? I can't tell.
I tell you, it ain't safe no more.
Oh, We found a flashlight. That's cool. That's great.
I'm telling you, I saw something.
You see something every time you get to DT.
This guy needs to be real so we can kill him. That's kind of what I was thinking. I hope he's real so I can fucking kill him later. What the fuck is that? Is it gone? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
I ain't on your leg. What the fuck are you... Karl? Karl, what the fuck you doing, man? Karl! I told you there was trouble. I told you.
I hear dialogue, but...
No! You get off me!
Oh! Oh, it's here. I found it. Well, this looks fine. This looks great. Never mind, this doesn't look fine or great.
It's hard to go back, T, I know, but you have to get to your apartment.
Okay.
Kids now, draw out.
Oh, hey.
With a hook?
This guy followed. Why are you walking toward me? I don't like that. Why are you walking toward me? I can't tell if you're good or bad.
Your blood be upon
I
your
need
own
to talk
head.
to you now, T. You're almost there.
I am? Okay. This guy just seems to be kind of creepily following me. Ooh, batteries. I'm saving first. The chapter names, too, are so interesting. What, like, this one is, the weak shall inherit nothing. Hold on, I want to see if there's a quick... if there's a hotkey for a quick save. Oh, insanity, see. There, it appears now. F5, okay. Nice.
Your blood be upon your own heads.
Okay. Wait, what's up here? Nothing. Seems like Diet Evil Within. Well, Evil Within came out like a decade after this, so more like Evil Within's kind of like a Diet this, if anything. Might not be a bad idea to have multiple save files. Yeah, that's a good point, just in case. Because I remember the first game, like, it didn't properly save? Oh, wait! It was autosave that didn't... Okay, I'm going! No! The first game, autosaves didn't work. Manual saves only worked.
See him?
Not down here. It's clear.
What about you?
Can't see a trace of him. Area's clean.
Unbelievable incompetence. Now, if I were a mentally unbalanced, homicidal prison escapee, where would I go? Shut up. We're done here.
Yes, away from here. Yeah. Shit, they're gonna meet me at my they're gonna meet me at my apartment, aren't they? Fuck. Because that's exactly where I would go, logically. Liked Evil Within with all of its issues? I loved Evil Within. 1 and 2. Especially after playing the DLCs for the first one. I think that really helped. Like this guy's little limp walk. Looks like he's dancing. Like he's dancing. Torture porn era game? Maybe by some standards, but I feel like this game, or at least the first one, felt like it at least had a point. So I feel like it was acceptable. Evil Within with all of its issues. Eat the apartment. With today's rent costs, no way. Okay, they're gone.
Do you remember this place? It's your neighborhood. You're getting close, T. Don't stop now.
Is this what Baltimore really looks like? I'll admit, I've never really been. Why do I hear dogs? Oh, because there's a dog. You look friendly. And real? Are you gonna attack me, or are you just gonna bark aggressively? Murder. Maybe turn on. Oh, yeah, I should turn on my flashlight. Good call, good call. I am indeed outdoors. I don't need it. This is the clean side of Baltimore. Say, it looks like a typical city, but it looks like a freaking bomb was dropped here. Everything's all it doesn't look like the dog's gonna try to like kill me or anything. I'm just gonna leave it be. Oh, what if the dog is like one of those morality things where if like what if I get like a bad ending if I beat up the dog when it's not attacking me? I don't like that.
T, I'm up here. Time's wasting and things can only get worse.
How? Things can get worse. What the fuck? Right next to the train tracks, too. This is mostly accurate except the lack of drug dealers.
Up here! This is it. In here. God, this is where it all went wrong.
So we've only been in here in flashbacks.
Oh, T, I remember being so happy at how good you were doing with the boys. And I think I know who took that all away from us.
Are we getting revenge? I think we're getting revenge.
The bedroom, T. Don't you remember where it is?
I'm looking around.
Dad, can we just stay up a little bit longer?
Right over here, in your room.
Oh my god, that train! That's insane. I could not live with that. Ooh. Also,
Come on, Malcolm. Give it back.
Please, T. We don't have a lot of time.
I want to explore a little bit.
Good, T. This is the place. It's in your closet. Open it up and see what you find.
Oh, I see a map of my own apartment. How many horror games do you end up with like a map of your own apartment? Like Silent Hill Homecoming.
I know it's painful, T, but you need to remember this.
I
You
know.
need to look inside the closet, T.
Oh, this was the kids' bedroom. Can you check it? Oh god! Okay, I'll look.
If you don't remember what happened then, you'll never understand what's happening now.
Duplicate maps. Notes. Jordan's notebook. Arrow keys? Oh my god, I got so many things to read! Can I chuck a kid out a window? Like physically or like in the game? Always gets worse in Baltimore. Let's see. Pet dog? I wish I could pet the dog, but I think I could only do that with the pipe. I'd rather not. Lucid looks at PS2 game. Is this what Baltimore looks like? I meant like more like the architecture. You have a summer reading assignment? Oh, let's see. Oh, there's narration too. Hold on. Wait, so there's Carmen's diary, Jordan's notebook, Consuela's scrapbook.
This binder contains a quick overview of the different malefactors that Foundation scientists and containment personnel have observed on the streets of Baltimore.
There's so much to read.
This is not
To where I can check a kid out the window just fine. I mean, he definitely's got the upper body strength for it.
Who wish to become acquainted with our subject matter. One of our most interesting finds during the Carnate Island containment operation was a journal written by a fairly intelligent escaping inmate by the name of Clem. He had composed and illustrated a bestiary of all the malefactors he had seen.
Oh, that's what they're calling the monsters, malefactors.
Impressed by his work, we've decided to continue his naming convention herein.
Oh, is this like a bestiary? Oh! I guess this is like a bestiary, but we haven't unlocked anything. I see. Hey, Baltimore, I swear I had to go to uni there. Oh, I have some friends who are from Baltimore. Then usually, it's mostly like memes about crabs and stuff.
Having worked long and hard on my scrapbook history of Carnate Island, I wanted something a bit less depressing to take on next. I thought our state's largest city might be an interesting subject and spend a large portion of my time off the island delving into the history of Baltimore. I cherished my time away from Carnate, but I soon found that Charm City had its own share of dark events from the past. And now I wonder, is it me? Do I seek out these horrible tragedies when I investigate the history of a place? Has Carnate changed me to be fixated on death and horrible suffering? Or is the evil everywhere, if you look hard enough?
It's a good question.
Baltimore Harbor. Baltimore owes its existence to its geography.
That's what I'm wondering, is like, are these based on like actual like locations?
It is a major shipping center on the eastern seaboard. The shipping industry certainly has its seedy side, with criminals and corruptions infesting
Charm City, more like Harm City.
With numerous underused and abandoned facilities, if you ask a resident of Baltimore what exactly the city's docks are used for, likely they would not be able to tell you.
Were people in the USA, some USA anime convention poisoned? Why would you say that? What happened? Is there something like in the news? Have there even been any anime conventions recently? I know Anime Expo was a few weeks ago. Oh.
Eastern Baltimore Correctional Facility. Though Abbott is a higher security prison containing a harder breed of inmate, Eastern Baltimore Correctional Facility has a legacy that makes it just as notorious. Located deep in the harshest section of East Baltimore, for 50 years the facility was run by a series of cruel wardens who directed a hateful staff. Recently, the brutal criminal Blackmore was said to have done a stint there. Finally, an inmate whose evil surpassed that of his jailers.
I mean, I'm sure that's not at all uncommon. But also, there's that name again, Blackmore. Wonder if he's the murderer we're going after? Alright, so this is like so the first book is like a bestiary. This one's like a scrapbook of like locations in Baltimore that we go through. So I wonder what this one is. Someone casually brought up in a conversation. Probably Anime Expo. I know there were talks about like people slipping things into people's drinks during parties at Anime Expo, which is scary as hell. Please never accept drinks from strangers and always keep an eye on your drinks. Can't wait to hear Blackmore talk. Let's see. Hi, Nero? Oh, did I miss someone? Oh, no, that's Alucard. Hey, son! Always get your own drinks and and like keep your hand over them too, because people are fucking evil sometimes.
I never threw any of it out. Some of my girlfriends now, they get mad at their boyfriend or husband or whoever. They throw away everything that reminds them of him. Burn it up, tear it to pieces, whatever. As mad as I got at T, I never threw out any of the things that made me remember him.
Aww.
Part of me wanted to forget he ever happened. But another part of me wouldn't let go of the hope that it would all work out in the end. Corey and Malcolm mean everything to me.
Aww.
It's because of them I get so mad at T. I just want what's best for them, and sometimes I don't know if their father realizes how important he is to their happiness. But T's been doing a good job with them since I moved to Manhattan. Now I miss them more than I ever imagined. And I know I have to be with them again. And if that means taking T back, well, stranger things have happened.
Aww. I guess we'll unlock. So this is like the personal backstory. Okay. I see. So we're gonna get a whole lot of...
Papers should remind you about your own life. Look at them, T, please.
I did. I just looked at them.
All, T, how we got here? You need to remember.
I've read what I picked up, I think. Did that not count? Yeah, I looked. Maybe that counted.
Take a good look at what you found, T.
Did I not look at all of it?
Now
I hear something. I read the papers! Did I not read them thoroughly? Hold on. She's still yelling at me to read something. Oh, these are all the maps I've picked up. Also, so I don't know if it's the same in this game, but the photo in the first game was supposed to be representative of, like, morality. And it says that up here, so I assume either this meter or the meter and the photo maybe measure that. Because in the first game, the photo would look, like, more fucked up if we, like, were evil, and it would look more wholesome and cute, and, like, a cute family photo if we were, like, good. So I'm assuming that's kind of what it's gonna end up being. I'm assuming.
The papers should remind you about your own life.
I looked at them!
Look at them, T, please.
Did I not look at them enough? Also, I'm hearing this clicking sound. How do I look at it more thoroughly than what I have? Arrow keys to flip pages. I flipped. I'm flipping. Do I have to, like, press something to, like, be like, yes, I have definitely read this. I've read it. I've read it very thoroughly. Yeah, we want to be a good boy. We're going for the good ending. We're trying to be, we're trying to be good. I'm hoping that the game's not just, like, bugging out. Because that is always a possibility with these kinds of games. Here, let me do a separate save. Let's see, are there other notes or something? I mean, it says to look in the archives, and I only see these. I assume Carmen's diary is what she wants us to look at? Read them again. She knows you used clip notes. Outwork punches... No, I don't like that joke. Mm-mm. I don't like that joke. I don't know how to purge a message. I don't know how to purge it. I don't like those jokes, though. How do I read the messages?
Do you remember it all, T? How we got here? You need to remember.
I'm trying to! I'm honestly thinking it might be bugging out. Just because I feel like I read them. Y'all saw, I read them.
If you don't remember what
2 little maps, 4 to look at notes. I'm looking. If so, I might reload.
Never understand what's happening now.
I might reload to see if that fixes it. Because I feel like something's broken.
The papers should remind you about your own life. Look at them, T, please.
Yeah, it might be broken. It might be broken. Oh, wait. Revert to last checkpoint. Okay.
Do you remember it all, T? How we got here?
Oh, this is after I picked them up. Fuck. Damn it. Okay, we'll go to this one. Now she's going crazy too. We're all going crazy here.
I need to talk to you now, T. You're almost there.
Almost there indeed. I gotta speedrun back into the apartment.
What about you? Do you remember this place? It's your neighborhood.
Speedrun time, speedrun, speedrun! Speedrun, speedrun. I don't know if it...
T, I'm up here. Time's wasting and things can only get worse.
I just immediately hung up the phone. I didn't want to hear that again.
This is it. In here.
Okay.
Oh, T.
Okay. I'll make a manual save in here. And we'll see if this fixes it.
Happy at how good you were doing with the boys.
You need to look at the map too? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't look thoroughly enough at it.
T, this won't go away until you face it.
Okay, okay. Do I prefer first or third person?
This is the place. It's in your closet. Open it up and see what you find.
Okay, I'll go after this first before the map.
Remember what happened then. You'll never.
Letter from Miles and Carmen. Okay. Board of View notes. So Miles and Carmen. Okay. Make sure the game knows I've indeed looked through all these pages. I've looked through these pages. Where's the note from Miles? Walkthrough says look at the map and then read the letters. Okay. I'm looking at the map. Use numpad 4 to read notes, numpad 6 to view objectives, arrow keys to select map. Numpad 6? Oh! Notes! Wait, how did I get here? What the fuck? You need to use numpad. Okay, that might be what it was. I was using the non-numpad numbers. What the fuck? It's fine. So do I prefer first or third person? I like both. I think for combat and exploration, I do prefer first person. But I like being able to see Torque too, so I do like switching between them. I screwed it up already. I did. To be fair though, the controls were not very intuitive. This is a port. Let's see. T, I've enclosed the divorce papers. Where you need to sign is marked. I'm sorry it's come to this, but I have to do what's right for the boys. The worst part is that you won't even own up to what you did. You say Blackmore set you up? He's a smart man who wants to get his way, but come on, T. Maybe you need to look closer to find the real problem. Think about that. Love, even now, Carmen. Aww. They really hid the notes? Yeah. Jesus. Torque, I'm getting close, my man. The more I learn about Blackmore, the more I'm sure he's gotta go. He's got half the corners in East Baltimore locked up, pushing that junk of his. He owns the street, so why is he playing with us, trying to drive Carmen away, flaming us in my bar, riding us in Easton? I think I'm just reading that. Wish I was wise to why he wants you so bad. What'd you do to him? These old games are a treasure trove of why.
Is it coming back, T? All of it?
There we go.
You're ready. I found this. This you need to see.
Oh?
You know what I learned from this, T? You knew. Blackmore told you he was gonna kill us, and what did you do? Nothing. His men call him the Colonel for a reason, because they follow his orders. And you did nothing. You might as well have killed us yourself. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, stop!
Well, that explains why even though we technically are innocent, we're still with all this guilt. That explains a lot.
Disturbing news, Torque. It's time for your history lesson.
Oh, it's this guy from the first game.
The company you keep them will often most affect your mental health, Torque.
He was, like, insane.
Distance yourself, but alas,
He unleashed the monster in us.
some people just won't take no for an answer.
That fool tried to play me? Think you're too good for my game? Too bad for him, I'm the one who writes the rules. I'm going to show him what his life can be like alone. Don't need to be subtle about it.
A fiend of many names. Certainly his moniker, the Colonel, is evocative, but personally, I prefer the name he more commonly uses. Blackmore. More black than what, might I ask? More black than even you? So it would seem.
Excuse? It's 2005. That's what I'm just gonna say. It's a game from 2005.
Hold it right there. Oh, Jesus, what did he do to her? I'm gonna be sick.
It won't let me look.
You're gonna get the needle for this one, you sick son of a bitch.
It won't let me look. The fuck is happening? Oh, we dual wielding. So there's the big fucking roaches. Can we not? Let's not. let's not deal with that. Hey, Meds with Mars. Thank you for the care package. But I will say though, along with it being, a 2005 game, the first game did not make a secret or anything that there were like discussions of like racial inequality and injustice and stuff in like the prison system in the first game. So I'm sure that that's gonna carry through in this one as well. Alright, let's go, let's go! I'm stretching. Mini stretch. What is that? Oh my god, I'm on fire! I'm on fire! What is happening? Hope you're having a good night, Mads. The loading screens are so fast, I can't read the little letters in between. What the fuck? It's like the fucking apocalypse is happening.
It's got blades. 4 of them. Looking sharp like a razor. Where we got arms and legs, it's got blades.
Well, these are definitely real then, right? That's just Baltimore. That's a lot of train. It's fine, it's fine. I keep seeing the anything on the phone? The fuck? Did we just laugh after we picked up the phone? Are you okay?
Take it all. Whatever you want. Your brother won't let us in. So it looks like your luck to come.
Hurry, T. That man needs you.
Fuck, man! This ain't none of your business, motherfucker! Any means necessary, my brother.
There, I saved him. I think. Is that a pit to hell? Ugh! Oh, this is fine. The monster designs are really cool, though. Oh, we did save him. He's right there. Don't touch me. Oh my god, just barely had enough ammo. No, there's still left. Forgot melee's actually really. Oh, he's dead. Fuck. I didn't know the enemies are gonna go after him. Well, shit. Oh, there's more shit happening on the other side. So I guess rather than taking place in the prison, this game takes place, like, just in Baltimore? Just in the city. Also, the game is constantly going to be trying to fuck with us, like, with showing us images like that. Blade our leg, guys. Zombium. Yeah, that's our, like, our painkillers, like Max Payne, kinda. Giant fucking bottle of pills. Can I talk to you? Okay, I think this was the guy that we saved, then.
My favorite patient. I regret to inform you that your psychosis is profoundly severe.
Yeah.
Blackmore is a uniquely dire problem, and to handle him, you will need a uniquely dire solution. And where better to present it than on the majesty of the stage?
Hey, Burlington!
Grand theater, and I'll show you a thing or two about acting the part.
I just couldn't let him in, Wes. I'm sorry.
Hope you're having a good night, Burlington. And hi, Hakun the Errol from the Dark Forest of Norway. I bid you farewell. I bid you hello. Hello, hello! Welcome in, Hakun. Hope you're having a good night. Hope things are all right in Norway. Oh my god. Hope you're having a good night. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, look at those VHS tapes. Copies of The Suffering, Mortal Kombat. Oh, these are like actual games. I'm trying to see if I can read all the names. Area 51. I think that's a Midway arcade game. What's this one? Something 2. I feel like I recognize the cover. But I can't read it very well. That's real funny though. All's good. This was put on my yeah, this was put up by Midway. Bionic Commando? Oh, that makes sense. Maybe. Whatever it is, it's probably a Midway game. They're probably all Midway games. Can I crouch next to it? I can. It's so blurry, though. That's why I can't read it. I want to say the bottom one starts with an M? I don't think it's Bionic Commando, though. Oh, okay. Let's move.
Jesus Christ, no! What are you fucking doing? Nowhere is safe.
Okay. I don't think we did that. Oh my god, we can flush toilets. 10 out of 10. We can turn on we can turn on faucets and flush toilets. 10 out of 10. Now if only we could interact with vending machines. Aww. Teddy bear. If we could interact with vending machines, perfect game. Oh, I'm out of battery because I kept my flashlight on. Oh, do I want the bat? Is the bat more powerful than the pipe? It's on top of me!
And the righteous shall put down the devils. Wait, talk?
Oh, thanks.
You recognize your old neighbor? It's a Jireh. Salam alaikum, my brother. I read about your trial. Sounded like another case of the white man interfering with our lives. Whatever happened, that was business between you and your wife. I will not judge you for that.
Thanks, bro.
You only need fear the judgment of Allah. Now that you have what you came for, listen to me. My brothers and I had a pact. When the city burned, we agreed to meet at a certain shelter. These are good men sworn to Allah, but we can use your help. Are you with us? Come, my brother.
Yeah. I'm sure this will end very well for all of us.
Reach the shelter. You must find the way, my brother.
The fuck?
Hurry, we had to meet my brothers at the shelter.
Yeah, but I want to look around first. Actually, I don't think there's anything to look around here. Torque is Hispanic, right? I think he's half Hispanic. I think. You've played a lot of games, Colette. You've made your own 2D stuff. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we played a lot of games, and I have so many more games that I want to play. I have a whole spreadsheet of games that I want to play. But yeah, and I've loved almost every game that we've played. I've really loved. Let's see. This way? Damn, the bat's actually really nice. You like you aren't playing as a white Christian man? It's such a rare thing in video games, isn't it? Nice. Teamwork makes the dream work. And then there was Callisto. I still kind of want to play the DLC for... Oh god. For Callisto. Oh god. There we go. We got him. Let's see. Can we go... He's talking about how we have to get to the shelter, but I'm trying to figure out how. Where go? Let's see. But yeah, Callisto... I don't know. I feel... Callisto changed so much immediately after... Oh, here? Like, immediately after I played it. I feel like it's a completely different game now. But I was so disappointed by it. I really want... I think they both marketed it too much. Oh, up here. As being like Dead Space without it actually being enough like Dead Space in all the right ways. Okay, it was just fucking with me. Okay. Well, it's just a pits of hell. It's fine. Hey, King That Grows! How's the suffering? Extra suffery? Definitely very suffery. But I do like these games.
The door is jammed and the shelter was just across that bridge.
So we're having a good time.
So close.
Hope you're having a good night, King That Grows. Lost in the darkness, indeed. I hear the clicking sound of something around here. I think it's like outside the door. Callisto's fine, that's about it. Not game of the year, but a decent game. I've definitely played, like, legitimately worse games. Like, Callisto is just very mid.
Praise be to Allah. He has shown us the way. We can reach the shelter by traveling through the canal.
Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Oh. Hello?
Aren't you coming to the theater tonight, Talk? Don't delay now. I wouldn't want you to miss the start of the feature attraction. Oh, that's right, my mistake. You are the feature attraction. Don't keep your loyal audience waiting.
There's an audience? Let's see. DLC really soured me for everything Callisto related. I'm so curious. I'm kind of like in a hate watching, like, so bad it's maybe entertaining kind of way. Want to play the DLC? Because yeah, the fact that it's like the real ending is so infuriating. I'm definitely waiting for it to go on sale. Ooh, ammo. Let's see. Game cover was Unreal Championship 2. Ah, that makes so much sense. Yes, that's where I recognize the cover from. Thank you. That was absolutely bothering me. Thank you so much for finding that out. Let's see. Having a great night spending time in chivalry, not killing anyone, just running around being a menace, living and making my character say, "Dost thou even hoist?" That sounds like a good time. Let's see. Heard that too. Haven't touched the DLC yet, but heard it's not good. It's like, mechanically the game is okay. Like, it's fine. But it's the thing that you can't patch out, and the thing that infuriated me the most and frustrated me the most was the story. And that's something I really loved about Dead Space. And I feel like they really fumbled it with Callisto. And the reactions I've heard about the DLC make me think that, yeah, it's still bad. Watched the stream out of it, and the ending legit made me angry. Like, the streamer straight up apologized. Oh my god. It's that bad. I'm so morbidly curious now.
Did you hear that? It sounded like something feeding.
I don't know if I want to get in this water. I don't know if I want to touch this water. Oh, ammo. Ooh, piece of candy.
The time is now, my brother. This brings back troubled memories. Whenever we ran out of money, my mother told us a story about creatures called gorges. They came from the sewer and ate all that we had. I feel soon they might feed upon us.
I think I
To
saw
this
a
day,
gorge yesterday.
I have avoided this vile place.
This meat sure is fun.
Hey, Reverend, where'd you get this from?
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
It's people. The Reverend's food is people.
God, it's people, Marie.
We trusted you.
It was people.
My friends. Oh, we don't die.
That creature! It's a
What the fuck? So I guess this represents cannibalism. Dude, you shot me. Damn. Oh, it's a second. Hold on. Yeah. More bullets. Yeah. Archive page unlocked.
My brothers not have made it? I must wait for my brothers. I know you have someone you yourself are looking for, Brother Talk. you go, find that person. Bring about the resolution you need by any means necessary. I will be safe here. Salam alaikum, talk.
Ooh, thanks. Thanks, bro. See, we helped someone. We did good. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Damn.
For him, T.
See? Our wife's happy with what we did, but also, fuck, that was the ladder we needed. Oh wait, we can still climb up. We're good, we're good. Can't believe it just... No, I'm not gonna say that word out loud. Let's see. Cannibalism isn't a sin, it's just recycling.
Reveals to us the true nature of ourselves. Go, my brother.
Eat.
I trust you are done wasting your time with that self-important zealot. There are larger problems at hand. At the Grand Theater, that magnificent temple of the arts, I will help you to get inside. Get what you need. Now stop wasting my valuable time.
Hold on. I should check to see if there's more... If I picked up any notes. Which I think we did. In this one. I imagine there should be a page on... Yeah, the Gorger.
Gorger. Along with the Carnate Island malefactor, the Fester, this Gorger is distinct because of its constant need to feed as part of its innate behavior. With its incredibly sharp teeth and highly muscled jaw, this malefactor seems built to do precisely that. This creature appears to be the incarnation of a popular Baltimore urban legend that tells of an insatiable creature that feeds on whatever it can find.
Very interesting. Pretty interesting. Again, most First Nation mythology stuff is pretty cool. Yeah, I agree. But I also read that you're not supposed to write out or say the name of that creature out loud, because it's like a curse. So, I try not to. Just to you know, just so also I don't offend anybody. Let's see. Extinct because of loss of territory caused by overpopulation. Wait, hold on. I missed a message. Yeah, Callisto was very beautiful. That's the one thing it definitely had going for it. That that's one thing you can't say is that it's ugly. It's very pretty. Almost probably to its detriment if that's what they mostly focused on, was making it pretty. And not, you know, coherent story-wise. Let's see. Norwegian Desert Troll Creme? Made this way. Whipped cream, mountain cranberry jam to taste. Nice as ice cream too. Originally made with whipped cream and intestines from trolls. Discovered that mountain cranberry jam tastes exactly the same. So whipped cream and cranberry jam? I mean, that sounds good. I'd try that. Easy to tame since trolls tend to eat people. Trolls hate the smell of Christian movements and church bells. Going to save man from rage. 12-ton troll gone crazy stomping around. At least the only trolls I've seen are internet trolls. Man, now I kind of want to try jam mixed with whipped cream. That sounds good. Let's see. With Myths Legends, I think Candyman is the most interesting and modern myth. That's probably one of the most modern ones I can think of. That's like mythologized, yeah. And it is really interesting. Let's see, I think... Oh, we did unlock one.
Street Mission. One of Baltimore's most tragic stories takes place during the Great Depression. In the 1930s, there was a reverend who, when his soup kitchen ran bare, served up human corpses to his starving followers.
Oh.
This is tied to a persistent urban legend about a creature known as the Gorger. During the food shortages, mothers would tell their children that the Gorger had eaten all of their food, and if they did not behave, he might soon eat them as well.
Interesting. See, I wonder if stuff like this is based on anything that is real, or if it's completely fictional.
For as long as it takes.
Smash. Checkpoint, but I also still don't trust checkpoints, so I'm gonna do a save anyway. Ooh. I have a shotgun, don't I? Or, oh, can I only hold 2 weapons at a time? Oh. That That's different from the first game then. In the first game we could just hold whatever, if I remember right. Now we can only hold 2 weapons at a time. Well, well shit. Well, I'm not giving up the shotgun. Fuck. Ooh, ammo. Interesting. So we're gonna be restricted to 2 weapons, I guess. A lot of mythology and creatures here in Norway. Some of them are dark indeed. Ooh. What is... Everything's exploding. These things look really cool. I assume we don't get the bestiary entry on them until we kill one. Where'd it go? I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Never mind. Yeah. The arsonist. Also, my health is so low. My health is so low. I'm gonna die. Hold on. I want to see that entry on the arsonist. Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh, we didn't even read the one on the Slayer though.
Factory is most curious because of its ability to survive despite being perpetually engulfed in flame. Its fire is persistent and never extinguishes for as long as its host lives. Its flesh appears to flake off as it chars, yet the malefactor seems unhurt. Baltimore has a high incidence of abandoned building fires, often with squatters and other impoverished people trapped in these run-down buildings and burned alive. If only they could survive as well as the arsonist.
That's so sad. So that's what the... I like that this bestiary is kind of explaining what all of the monsters represent, too. Let's see. Skinwalkers? Oh yeah, those are creepy, too. Thought you weren't supposed to say it because the legend we know is that it's a refabricated version of the original folklore. From this in multiple ways, regularly that's fast and strong, a spirit that possesses lost settlers, sort of bird that hides in blizzards and snowstorms. I've heard I've heard a few different versions too, but yeah, whenever I see conversations popping up about that creature, like online, it's almost always a consensus that you shouldn't say the name at least. Looks like awesome enemy designs from the first game are going strong in this one. Yeah, and I like that they're designs with like strong intent too. Like they mean something. They're not just like haphazardly slapped together like just to look cool. Like they mean something. I like that kind of shit.
Slayer. This is the most invasive of all the malefactors we've encountered. The Slayer has a basic human body shape, but with blades replacing the legs and arms and a metallic apparatus suspending the head. Given its context, the Slayer's appearance evokes blade-wielding street criminals, though the malefactor's blades are longer and sharper than one would normally find even on the most violent Baltimore streets.
I see. And this one's a returning one from the first game, I think. Though the context is slightly different. Okay, this way, I guess. Oh my god, I need help. Moo. I assume they're still looking for me. Also, my health regenerated a little bit. Yay! Oh my god, pills. Bless. Let's see, the Irish have a skeleton horse. Oh, I've heard of that! You have to basically have slam poetry battle with or it takes your alcohol. Yeah, it's like a Christmas-ish, like, tradition or, like, around that time of year, right? Like, in the winter time? Yeah, you have to have a rap battle with the horse or it drinks everything in your home. I've seen that. It's so funny. Let's see. Mine is Holdra. Very beautiful lady. She has a cow's tail. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I miss a message? I don't think I did. Okay. One can satisfy or be rewarded with gold, but you can't move upon you. Oh! Also, I'm on medium difficulty, if that gives any idea. It's the difficulty in, of health and stuff like that. And damage that I'm doing. Ahoy, Scarth! How you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Hey, hey, hey! Most Irish thing I've ever heard. Yeah, the rat battling horse is like one of my favorite little mythology things. Don't go through there. Oh, did we just jump down here? Indeed. Where's their phone? Oh, phone. Hello?
What Blackmore did to you, T? Every time I tried to show you the right path, he gave you his map with all the shortcuts. I tried to tell you there was no easy way. I hope you listened a little.
Well, shit. Surviving the heat? I hope so. Yeah, definitely do as best as you can to stay cool. It's been so freaking hot everywhere. Okay, that's what I figured. Okay, so where am I pushing this box up to? Not up there. I don't think I can reach up there. Oh! Oh! I see it! I see a vent up there that looks very breakable. 73% sweat. I have an AC on, with a fan on, blowing the air from the AC on me, and honestly, that has been an absolute lifesaver. It's been so much better in my apartment since I did that. Someone with an Irish family confirmed, Spirit drinking all your alcohol is horrifying. One, of course, has Troll, strong but stupid, turns to stone in the sun. Then there's the Nyx, Dragon. Yeah, the Trolls turning to stone in the sun reminds me of, the Lord of the Rings lore for trolls, like in The Hobbit. Very, very, very common troll lore. Yes, health! Lead pipes. So, the combat's... not the combat, the weapon system kind of reminds me of, I guess I don't want to say, like, Silent Hill Downpour, because at least our weapons don't break. We flush it with our foot. I love that detail. Just like me, for real, for real. It's like, you don't want to touch public, nasty bathroom toilets with your hands. Nah. Tolkien took a lot of his mythos. Yeah, exactly. Because Tolkien... Okay. I can help with that. Oh, I'm out of ammo! I'm out of ammo! Got it. Yeah, the sawed-off shotgun's so satisfying. Ooh!
Sorry, man. You a little too crazy to get up in here with us.
Can't take no chances, man.
Thanks for the goodies.
No more of those things.
You are sadly mistaken. If you think you are safe here, your kind cannot hide from the law, from the righteous.
Help me! Oh, fuck! Help me!
If you do not,
It's getting close as shit!
Did I save you?
is on.
Man, that was close. Why'd you bring that guy in here?
I mean, I didn't mean to.
You tried your best, T.
I did. I did try my best, damn it.
Oh, Jesus, look at Lenny! Why didn't you save Lenny? Stupid motherfucker!
The door was closed. Our wife said I tried my best, so fuck you.
You're like some kind of magnet for those freaks.
He's not wrong, though. I'm kind of, like, a curse. Let's see. Borrowed that.
Location found. We'll get him next time.
Thank you, Scar, for the 10 bits. Fuck. This is too funny. Hey, Doulahan! Big beefies! Look at the little big beefies. Let's see. Shotguns are great in video games. Shotguns are like, yeah, almost always like the best weapon. They're so fun. Borrow that and Gandalf is, of course.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
We did. Well, we only half fucked up. It's fine. Thank you for the 50 bits, Sarah. Borrow that and Gandalf is, of course, Owen the Spirit God, Battlefather, Old One Eyes. Yeah, there's. Well, I mean, it kind of goes with the whole thing where, like, most of our, like, fiction and fantasy is all, like, most of our fiction's derivative. Hey, Rex the Dragon, hello! Hope you're having a good night. The only bad shotgun in games is Doom 3. It's been so long since I played Doom 3, but I remember liking the shotgun. It was tough, though, because at least the version of Doom 3 I played, you couldn't use the flashlight with the shotgun at the same time. But I don't remember if I didn't like the shotgun or not, like, on its own merits. It's been a long time. Favorite myth is Maori myth. How Maui slowed the sun. Yeah, I've heard of some Maui tales. Some would travel too fast across the sky and sleep for far longer, so to slow the sun, Maui and his family, village people, brothers, depending on the version, ambushed the sun, tied him in a noose or net, threatened the sun, and the sun agreed to slow down and give us day and night. I love those kinds of creation myths and stuff. Yeah. Danny DeVito. When reviewing fiction, well, yeah, but I was saying, like, most of our, like, our stories and fiction and tales are derivative of, like, even older stories. Just, remixed and subverted and stuff in new and interesting ways. And Tolkien absolutely did that with his series. And I mean, he was a linguist, so that was, like, his passion project.
Why'd you bring that guy in here?
Can I press that button? I can. Well, thanks for the button. I like the detail of, like, papers drifting along the ground. I noticed that earlier. It's interesting. Well, he has no arms or head. And see, finally, that despite how good they are in games, shotguns are heavily downplayed in games. Arrow, they go up to 50 feet out or more. Usually one shot. There's a reason the Germans declare them a war crime. Holy fuck. Wait, 50 feet? That's insane. No wonder they're, like, they'd be so OP in games if they were that accurate. Holy crap. Let's see. Wait, speaking of shotguns, starting shotgun in Sunset Overdrive has made my favorite shotgun ever? Really? That's a game I should play sometime. Because I've heard so many good things about it. Tolkien's two passions, language and anti-industrialism. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So, especially, God, Lord of the Rings has absolutely those themes permeating it. The beast in me. Bow, bow. Unspeakably terrifying. Beast indeed. You don't have a head. Get out of here. Neither of you have heads. There. Jeez Louise. Jeez. It's fine. We're all fine. That's a lot of feet. I want to read the tagline at the bottom. Maybe I should leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I should leave. Can I leave? I don't think I can leave. Okay, there's one. Never mind, he's not it. Fuck, I'm almost out of ammo. Can I leave? Oh, Z to pick up. Hold on. Oh! I dual-wielding shotguns? I'm dual-wielding sawed-off shotguns. That's so fucking cool. I only have one bullet left on this. Revolver. Ooh. I guess I'll keep this for now until I find ammo for another gun. Because with the game, the way this combat system is, it seems like I should be swapping weapons like whenever I can. These are my boomsticks. Rex nailed the tagline? Oh, hold on. That's a lot of feet. Norse creation myth is metal as fuck. Yeah, my favorite mythology book that I had when I was a kid was all about Norse mythology. I had one for Greek myths and one for Norse myths, and the Norse one was my favorite. I read that book so much, like the spine, like, just was destroyed. Let's see. Open world action with amazing movement and fun combat, also made by Insomniac. Oh yeah, Sunset Overdrive. Yeah. Fiction really does reality. You mean like fiction affects reality? I'd say it's kind of like a hand-in-hand thing. Not this door. Where can I go? Am I going up? Because I'd say it's more like fiction is a reflection of reality. It's like a mirror. It reflects like what our oh, I guess I shouldn't go too close to that. Like, I'd say that fiction reflects what our current society's values and stuff are. So I think it's more the other way around. Where am I going? Where haven't I tried to get in? Everywhere's locked! Damn! Revolver is very strong. My god, the shotguns are so good! Oh.
Killing spree.
Can I go into... I can't go into monster mode yet. Mouse button 3. Oh! Get off me! I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Oh my god, there's
this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I did. But also, they started fighting each other. That's kind of cool. So yeah, am I just supposed to got nowhere to run. Literally, I got nowhere to run. Norse creation myth in short. Rip indeed. Like, am I supposed to endure, like, waves of these? Or am I supposed to try and leave? Because I know I'm supposed to go in the theater. I'm looking above. Ripperoni pizza. Oh, wait a minute. Can I reach that? Fuck. I'm good at popping their heads off, but then they don't die. I want to see if I can reach up there. I don't think I can. Oh my god, why won't you... Here, can I push this? No. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to go up there. Well, that dialogue did play, so maybe I'm just supposed to endure, like, the waves of attacks. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think this is just endure. Survive. Three brothers murder the giant, make earth from corpse, and then turn two logs into people. Can you lift your arms up slightly and grab a ledge? Probably not. Boom. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, don't kill me. Yeah, enemies are very bullet sponge at this point. Again, I'm playing on a medium difficulty, so I'm sure that's affecting things. God, the revolver is really good. Right in the ass. Oh god, any ammo for anything? What am I supposed to do? Maybe I should keep a melee weapon on hand for moments like these. Wait! Ammo! Fuck! There's ammo right there! I just need to get back to the ammo. The sliver of health that I have. Okay. Did I make it? I'm alive. Oh, hello! Fuck! At least I know where there's infinite ammo now. Well, for sleep, it's 5 a.m.? Yeah, go sleep. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you for stopping in, Hakun. It was nice having ya. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's not dead. Back here? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I know you're not dead. It still won't let me in? Yeah, the revolver just blew right through, like, everything. Cowboys really knew what they were doing, sticking with the revolver for so long then. Oh! Yeah, revolvers in games are always, like, super powerful, but, like, really restrictive on ammo and stuff. Like, my favorite weapon, non-alien weapon in Half-Life 1, fuck, is the revolver. So that tracks. It's open!
T, you know I've always believed in you, but you'll never make it to Blackmore alone.
Implying I need help?
You can't avoid it forever.
Hold on, I want to grab ammo. I have an infinite ammo chest. I'm gonna use it before I leave. Boop. Shame it doesn't give me ammo for my shotgun, but at least I got something. Something better than nothing. Let's see, do you not always have a melee weapon on you? Nope. In this one, you can only have 2 weapons at a time, and that includes melee weapons. So if I want, like, the shotgun and the dual-wielding pistols, I can't have a melee weapon. But I can still do a melee attack, but it's definitely not really worth using compared to, like, a bat. Let's see. Tink, 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 tink. The deep desire for bayoneted trench gun? Honestly, if we found a knife, why couldn't we just, like, duct tape it onto a gun? I feel like that would be a clever idea. Trying to do good or bad ending? Good. We're trying to be a good lad.
miserable night. So
Like, see, if we wanted, we could pick up this pipe, but we'd have to drop something.
that as I am a Christian faithful man, I would not spend another such a night, though 'twere to buy a world of happy days.
Keep it going.
Oh, wait, shit, is that shotgun ammo? Yeah, fuck that. We're just taking the shotgun.
That's right. Again and again.
The fuck is that sound I'm hearing? Oh, there we go. It's chaos. In here? Okay. Smash. Smash. Let's see. Revolver's my favorite weapon in both Red Dead Redemptions. The one it is with Revolver's reliability. They definitely have swag. They definitely got the swag factor for sure. Wonder if there's any stuff in like these boxes. Trench gun is sling for slam-fired shotguns. Oh, I didn't know that. Hold the trigger down and it'll fire each time you pump it. Oh, interesting. Friendly murdering sword, not an evil murdering sword. We only try to murder the bad guys. Reason why is because they tend to be more powerful, with some exceptions due to a lot of cartridges being longer, allowing for either more powder, more bullet, or both. For instance, a 50 AE round used by Deagles is less powerful than a 44 S&W round, despite Deagles being portrayed as the most powerful pistols in the game they're in. Interesting. That's a lot of stuff I did not know. So revolvers have long barrel, long bullet.
Keep it going. Get the stuff. Cook it. Pull it out. Shoot it up. Yeah, that's right. Again and again. Keep it going.
Oh, he's talking about drugs. I thought he was talking about people, like eating people. But he's okay. He's talking about drugs. Twitch, don't be mad at me for not having the drug filter on my stream. If they even give a shit about that stuff. With some exceptions, of course. I see. And besides, they have... What was that? They have 6 shots, more than enough to kill anything that moves. I mean, especially with the gun in like this game, killing things in like 1 to 2 shots. Like, damn. And in Half-Life, they could kill in 1 headshot as well. Oh, a movie.
Newsflash, Dateline Baltimore. Mayhem in the city as history's worst atrocities walk the streets, and law enforcement is powerless to contain the threat. And it would appear our dashing hero Talk is right back where he started.
That's
Sad,
harsh.
isn't it? The creatures, the carnage, your family, the doubts about your past, they're all back. Seems like a most pathetic retread of a recent box office favorite, doesn't it? And who better to fill out the cast than the sexy starlet from your last breakdown, your wife, Carmen, who seems to be incapable of resting in peace.
Yep, that's certainly the ghost of our wife.
Down, T. You were gonna keep us safe, but with your temper, you made enemies, and we could never be safe. T, I trusted you. The boys trusted you. You should have known you couldn't always be there.
Oh, I can feel my heartstrings being plucked. But I've always found the dead more fascinating than the living. You must be confused. You made all the right choices, yet you're back in the vortex of despair. Perhaps there's something, or perhaps someone you failed to tell me about.
It's time for all the players to show themselves. When it comes to the end game, it'll only be the 2 of us. And maybe one other. You should already know him. And I've got some friends that can help you get reacquainted.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Goes on.
Holy crap.
Inch by inch.
Double kill.
Getting closer.
Whoa.
feel it slipping away? Let it.
Could almost morb. We're morbing. Yeah. Oh, it's so fucking cool. Mouse button 2 to power up Impale. Damn. And then we gotta transform back before it runs out so we don't die. Very fucking cool.
Good to see the inner you.
Michael Clark Duncan?
To go all the way.
Wait, what, really?
I'm back, and I look forward to playing the game with you.
Honestly. Woo! Another one of these, and of course I'm out of shotgun ammo. Oh, he voices Blackmore. Oh. Let's see, a 22 would also kill a single head. Well, yeah, that's fair. Unless you're slightly new in the wrong setting or use DMCA-able music, you good. Yeah, as long as I'm not, like, in a bikini and I don't have, like, a beach or, like, a kiddie pool next to me or something. Then Twitch doesn't seem to give a shit. Let's see. I don't know why I keep writing shoot today. Really need to get you to stream Metal Gear? I want to! It's on my list! Because that game is on my list. I don't get it. Oh, hi, Lucid. Hey, B, welcome back. Such a cool guy. Made a great Kingpin. Yeah. Let's see. Need to finish my current Metal Gear Solid 5 playthrough. 1 through 3 are coming on Steam, right? Are they on Steam or are they only on new PlayStation?
Maybe it's for the best. I fear you'll
Oh, I have to transform.
at your disposal if you're to survive this mess. Use it wisely. You may find it does more to help you now than ever before.
Yeah, because I kind of neglected my Hulk out mode. Oh god! In the first game. Mostly because I thought it was going to give me a bad ending if I used it too much. But now it seems they're giving it a lot more utility. Oh my god! I'm gonna fucking die!
Sometimes you may find you need to
Yeah, no shit, I'm trying to build up the insanity meter safely. Okay, that's probably good enough. No, it's not. I need to fill it up. Oh, fuck, I'm on fire. Let's see. You got the bad ending, though? What? No, I didn't. Oh, they're fighting. Let them fight. Especially because I'm out of ammo again. Wasn't there another gun that I could have grabbed? Yes! Never mind, I'm on fire. Holy fuck. That death animation. We turned to ash and crumbled into pieces. That's kind of fucking cool. Worst ending is whichever you kill the... Oh, yeah, to beef it was the worst ending, because I didn't kill people. Let's see, you gotta have that pool asset toggle. If you ever goof up, just throw up a pool on there and it's fine. Basically. Also, infinite ammo chest that I missed before and I see now. Sawed off shotgun. Of course you do.
Of course you do. Maybe it's for the best.
Most interesting era of machine guns, the runaway fire guns.
Use it wisely.
Interesting.
You may find it does more to help you now than
You did a thing, yeah! You asked for some rye. Alright. Ooh, you're behind me! Is that enough? Not yet. Okay, now it is. Yeah. Smash!
Break down the barriers, moving us one step closer to a cure. And if that doesn't help, there's
Oh, it's so cool.
electroshock treatments, the lobotomy blade, and... I'll see you again soon enough. There's one final lesson you need to learn before you and Blackmore can even begin to sort out your issues.
Understatement. Hey, cool!
Where all the addicts go to look for the answers. It's straight ahead. Now don't delay. There is much progress still to be made.
Hey, Quinn! How are you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Happy Thursday! Hope you're doing well. Sleep deprived? I hear that. I had mad insomnia last night. I've had, like, stomach issues and stuff, and I did get a nice little nap before stream, though. I took a little nap. I took, like, a 5-hour nap. It's more like I got my night's rest finally, like, the afternoon. For the original Monster Form appearance, they both look really cool. Oh, hello.
Yo, bro. What are you doing in here? Shit. You busting in on me, man? That's not cool.
Oh, this poor man.
Junkie.
He needs your help,
Did
T.
this to himself.
Shit.
How do I help
You
him?
look like... Oh, no way. Pops? Oh, what the fuck you doing here?
How help?
Come on, Pops. We gotta go.
Oh, I gotta keep him alive. I'm saving. Also, denial of the fittest, the unholy burden, the hardest homecoming. Again, I love the chapter names. I wish that... it's like such a minor, like, first world problem. My processor's just too fast to read the notes and the titles and during the loading screens between levels. Because it loads just instantly.
I'll be okay then. Ah, fuck it. Aw, man, most of the time I get through here no problem. But not today. Shit. Of all the
Horrible
days
chronic
where
insomnia, I feel that.
they're coming again.
Definitely try to grab rest whenever you can. However you can. Yeah, I hope you had a relaxing day at... Ooh!
Oh, that's gonna be a bitch to clean up. Ah, help me, Mom.
Oh, fuck! He's gonna make it very hard to protect himself, isn't it?
I'm never gonna get there with all these freaks. Ah, fuck me.
Oh, fuck. Shit, they should have been a little closer. Yeah, at least he's... Ooh, a bat.
I don't know if there's a way around or somehow to get this out of the way or what. But you gotta figure something out, Pops.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I think? I don't know if I can smash that. I don't know if I can smash. Ooh. Ooh. Nice.
I gotta get us through this. I'll get my stuff. Then I'll be okay.
Bloody Mess from Fallout or Gib from Baldur's Gate. Man, I miss gibbing from like from old Quake games and stuff.
I don't know if there's a way around or somehow to get this out of the way or what. But you gotta figure something out, Pops.
Okay, so I have to find a way around for him. Oh. Mayhaps up here? Just started playing Halo for the first time. Oh, nice.
This way through here.
I'm working on it. Fucking love Halo. Love the chapter names. Yeah. Those are also iconic chapter names for sure. Let's see. Just go down here? I want to make sure I help him.
Pops, I was hoping to come home just as soon as I got cleaned up. I was gonna really.
Aww. Okay, it looks like I can go back up there via the ladder. Ah, there we go. There you go.
Sweet Pops. Yeah, I knew I could count on you. You always take care of me, man. Well, I'll take care of you. You'll see. Let's roll on out of here. My sick is only getting worse.
Oh, okay, he is going up there. Oh, do I want... I do want this.
Come on, Pops.
I'm coming. I'm picking up guns and stuff. Okay.
Right over here.
Dual rapid-fire automatic weapons. It's so fucking cool. Apparently, doctor says I have HD. What's HD? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, but I got 80 HDs. It took me a second.
I think it was about the time Mom's left. I started shooting up hardcore. Damn, I wish you'd been there more, Pops, you know?
I feel bad for this guy. I don't think he's gonna betray us. Hold on. But I do see that hydrate. Thank you. And I see the stretch. Little bitty stretch. Okay, maybe a big stretch. Let's see, gotta get on beating the Halo games. Reach hit me hard and I haven't beaten the first one in the MCC yet. Reach is like the only one of the OGs I haven't played.
I couldn't take care of my little brother better. Poor kid. How was I to know the thing was loaded? That just made me want the dope more.
Oh, I feel so bad for this guy. The fuck? Let's see. Really enjoying them. It's weird nobody ever talks about them despite how good they are. The chapter names, some of them are kind of iconic.
Want some rye?
Of course you do.
Of course you do.
Oh, we got some health here too if we need it. Let's see. Me and my wife started playing It Takes Two and it's been something. Ooh, I've heard good things about that game. I've heard it's one of like a really good co-op game actually. Have you been enjoying it?
These creepy crawlies is all over me. They're biting me. Get them off! Down my throat. I'm gonna choke on them, Pops. Help me.
How do I help you? I got pills. It's probably the last thing you need though right now. I can't go through the door. Where am I going? Oh! Smash! That's a big stove. Big stovetop. There's a knife if we want it. Don't get paid enough for this shit. The pill's here.
Screw it! I'm going out there to get him!
Oh, I guess that's Chuck. Was Chuck.
What the hell is that thing?
What the fuck is that? Watch out! It's got guns! Wow. Well, they are very dead. Ooh! Hey, Dwayne! Hey, Dwayne! Ah! Oh my god. Holy shit. Trigger man. Hold on, there's pills back here. There we go. It's a good thing I remember what that was. Spider tank. Fucking hell. Hold on. Let's read on. Let's read on this.
This
Hey,
binder
Ether
contains a
buddy!
quick overview of
How are
the
you
different-
doing? Let's see. I haven't played Left 4 Dead in like a decade. Every now and then I'll play Left 4 Dead with friends and like with like tons of mods and stuff. Man, even when, like after Back 4 Blood came out, like Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead is still where it's at. Ground Chuck. Damn. Also, hey Ether buddy, what's this guy's name? So that one that we just fought was the Trigger Man.
Trigger Man. A human corpse forms the center of this malefactor. The body appears to have suffered multiple gunshot wounds, particularly to its head, which has lost a significant portion of its mass. The malefactor's legs are vaguely arachnid in form and incorporate some type of automatic
Oh, I
weapon.
don't think he has a name.
As with
I don't
the
think.
Slayer, this Trigger Man seems to tie to Baltimore's tragically prevalent street crime, with a high number of homicides each year resulting from gun violence.
Oh, so it's a similar archetype from an enemy from the first game, but it's a little different because the one in the first game that had to do with like firing guns and stuff had to do with firing squads for execution, because all the enemies in the first game were methods of execution and torture for prisoners. But this seems to be more like city, like urban, like horrors like that. So in this case, street violence instead of like a firing squad. Very interesting. Let's see. Sorry, I ain't been around. There was an incident in the family. Absolutely no problem. I always understand that like people get busy, things happen in lives and stuff, and our door is always open for you, for everybody. If life ever happens and you have to go away for a while, if I'm still here, you're always welcome. So no worries. The rifle thing that constantly killed me in the first game. well, sort of similar, I guess, but not exactly the same enemy. 13 days. I'm so excited. What happens in 13 days? What happens in 13 days? What is in 13 days? It would be in August, right? I don't know what's happening. Oh, Baldur's Gate 3! That's right! I'm especially after seeing the what do they call the Dragonborn? Oh my god, they look so pretty. The way their eyes look like they have fires in them. Oh my god. And just seeing how like creative they let you get with like the romance options and stuff. I'm really curious about that game. But I also feel like maybe I should play the first two, but I'm like maybe I don't. I'm torn, but I'm kind of I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Yeah, the bear scene. Really need to actually beat 1 and 2 before I get 3. Is it a continuous story? Because I do want to play the first 2 anyway. Bought the game the moment I could. I've been excited for it for so damn long. I've been kind of excited for it since I first saw previews of it, but I mean, the most recent stuff I've seen is really got me interested. Again, the Dragonborn looks so cool. Their scales are so pretty. 1 and 2 are, but not 3. Interesting. Kind of makes me feel like I still should play the first 2 anyway, then. Just in case there's like, oh, there's definitely gonna be references. There's gotta be. Is that a rifle? I only got 3 shots for this anyway. Oh, it's regular shotguns. As opposed to the sawed-off. I see. And there's a pipe here. Okay. Can we talk to this guy? Is he done, or is he gonna follow us if we go up here?
Hey, we got one topside! Watch it!
Where? Oh! They're all shooting at me because I'm in the way. I'm gonna die. Holy fuck. The death animations are so extra. Holy fuck.
Why didn't we get the heavy stuff out of the car when we had the chance? I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Junkie's name is Kyle, and he's voiced by Scott Menville. Robin from Team Titan? What? What the fuck?
What the hell is that?
I keep looking away when you die. That's so cool. Might be references, but not really related. Let's see. Can we skip the? Okay, we can. Oh. Ow! There we go. Yeah, I hear that. Let's see, where's the second one gonna show up? And the shotgun's here for when I guess I should use this one until I run out. And then swap, maybe? A little 68. This is probably gonna run out first.
Hey, we got one topside! Watch it!
Oh my god! Nice. I don't run too far ahead. I still want to go grab these pills back here. Yeah. Nice. You're getting paid to do this? I knew the voice. That was a good call. That was a...
After everything, I still believe in you.
Aww. Attack upgraded. Nice. I don't think we got buffs like that before. Ooh, that'll help the enemies not feel so bullet spongy, I guess. Where'd Junkie Guy go? Oh, he's back in here.
What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know, Clark. I don't fucking know.
Are you gonna follow me?
Any more of them?
Seems like it. But who the fuck knows when this'll be over?
Shouldn't they be sending in a guard?
I don't know if he's gonna follow me. Is he supposed to be following me? He was kind of trying to go up this way. Ow! And then he went back. Buddy? Kyle? Now that I know your name. Kyle, are you done? Is this where you stop? Oh, I guess we'll keep going. Let's see, I'm missing a few parts. Oh, when I got killed, yeah! Main character in Tales of Symphonia, which is where I know him from. Oh, I've never played that game. I've heard of it. Nice. Pills.
Lots of good memories here, T. But looking at it now, I think this is where it all started going wrong.
Oh no, why? Oh, there he is.
What did you say your name was?
Most call me Torque.
What kind of a full name is that?
Is this where they met?
Call you that.
But you can call me whatever you want. You seem like a man who wants to be a real player. I've got a proposition. It'll make you more money than a year of sparring with pretenders at that so-called gym.
Even when you treat me to a nice night out, I like coming back here, T, where it all started. The old broken down gazebo. Where'd you get all that green anyway? What'd you say that guy's name was?
Blackmore. You meet her here, am I right? If you're gonna make it far, you need to be unattached. My people need to be thinking clear and sharp, not to be swayed by what some pretty face whispers in their ear. I suggest you lose her.
This is no way to raise a family, T. No amount of money is worth it. And he's just using you.
You're making a mistake. You were born to play the game. You can't walk away from it. You remember one thing. Every time night falls, I'm out there waiting for you.
He called me, T, at work. He said... I can't even repeat it. But he told me I should think about my children. What the hell is that supposed to mean? What have you gotten us into?
Oh no. I see, I see. Oh no! Oh god, Chunky, gotta run away! Run away, Kyle! I'm gonna die if I don't do this.
too, stranger.
Kellogg's 2 is now following.
Oh my god. Hello, Kel of Kells too. Welcome in. Woo. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. Oh, hello. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I don't have the health to survive. Oh my god, I did. How did I survive? Why are there so many of these? I'm gonna die! Oh my god, I'm alive! Holy shit! Every time I'm like, I'm gonna die. I barely live!
Come on, Pops!
It's okay, I lived somehow. Oh my god. But yeah, Kill of Kells, hope you're having a good night. Thank you for the follow, welcome in.
Wait. Who's that?
Ooh, this guy? Who were you talking about?
Pleasant surprise. I was hoping to see you. What the?
I will gut you, and you will pay for
Like
it.
hell.
Is that a bird? It's a weird, creepy looking bird.
There soon. You might as well shoot me yourself.
What do you have in there, Torque? She gonna find out your secrets.
Right over here.
You know that's how these bitches work. They slide up in close and try to suck your life away. Be careful she doesn't empty you. What's that little cunt up to anyway?
Right over here.
What the fuck? Did you see that?
Wait, man.
He like has a corpse inside his coat. That's so fucked up. What the fuck? It's definitely an interesting, fucking horrifying enemy design. Holy shit.
Come on, Pops.
Yeah, large lad indeed. Forgot to change your name, so hi. Hello! Kel of Kells VT. Hello, fellow VTuber. Hope you're having a good night. Good Thursday. Oh. Smash. Smash. There we go.
You know, they say you save somebody, you responsible for them, or something. You have to look after me now. I mean it.
Talk. Always a pleasure. Yet seeing you is still so bittersweet. We have so much ground to cover, and I simply cannot do it with all this rabble in the way. Let's see here. Ever see the effects of purified narcotics on the human brain? Best to have a look while they're still alive. Ah, yes, most fascinating. Good medical subjects are so hard to find. They just keep dying on me. Such a fragile thing, the human mind. Hardly takes any effort at all to make it snap. You see, quite sad.
Kyle!
This one seems to have a delusional fondness for you. Most curious. Best to leave him alive, see what therapeutic benefit he might have. Now to work. If
Oh my god.
cure you permanently this time, I'm going to need to make certain you explore your inner child. Your angry child. To help us, I have found a strain of creature quite unique. To defeat it, you will need to use that inner beast talk. Let it all out.
It can only be killed while I'm in the transformed state. Oh shit. Okay, so they really saw people were neglecting this form in the first game, and they're like, nah. You're gonna have to use it. Fuck you. Did I do it? Do I win? Oh, not yet. Smash. Oh, I see that gun on the side there.
On to the other half of your problems.
Whew.
Lesson learned, Talk. You now now realize your problems stem from that nasty piece of work, Blackmore. I wonder who might know where he is.
I got the word on Blackmore. Soon I'm gonna know what he's doing before he does it. One day I'll get that scheming shyster.
Ah, yes, your dear friend Miles. But where to find him at a time like this?
My bar is like the womb for me. I go there to be safe. World's ending, that's where you find me.
Voila!
Hey, it worked at Shaun of the Dead.
That will lead you right to him.
Oh, come on. I don't get there soon. You might as well shoot me yourself.
Okay, I think we've got everything we wanted from in here. I'm saving is what I'm doing. I'm saving. Dr. Dickhead aside was pretty fucking cool looking. Yeah. Oh. Freaking cool as hell. I've got a feeling that guy is Cyborg. That's a lot of familiar voices, huh?
Come on, Pops.
I'm here, I'm here. The doctor let you live.
Hurry up, Pops.
My baby, he just wouldn't stop crying. My poor little boy, I just couldn't take it no more.
Get there soon. You might as well shoot me yourself.
I had to lock him away.
We're close, come on.
I was just crying louder. You hear him?
Now, greetings,
stranger. Oh, hello?
Nevervaxxed_lol is now following.
Never? I hope you got at least some vaxes, but thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Can I go in here?
Right over here.
She just left the baby in there.
Wait, I can't wait, man.
Lady, you can't just leave your baby there. Ooh. Ooh.
I know you hurt, and I wish Mama could make it all better. I wish I could get to
It is kind of always useful to have a melee weapon around.
Come on, what are you doing?
Can I do anything about this? Or maybe I have to go in from the other side.
We're close, come
on. No smash?
I can't get to him now after what I've done. I just hear him crying.
Oh, she can't get to him. I see. I see. So we need to open the way for her.
Come on, what are you doing?
This looks like... Oh. Oh, I need to use my insanity mode.
Hurry up, Pops.
But I don't have enough juice.
I can't get to him now after what I've done.
Well, shit, what do I do about that?
We're close, come on.
I wish I could get to you, little baby boy.
I'm trying, but I can't use my special move right now. I don't have the juice for it.
Come on, what are you doing?
Unless I am supposed to just... I just need to hit it one more time. Damn it.
Hurry up, Pops.
Who's the first person you're gonna ask a question? I guess we'll find out.
You helped him when no one else would.
I did! I saved him. I saved Kyle.
Oh yeah, Freddy. You kept it safe for me, man. I'm coming, man. I'm coming.
Oh my god, the eyeballs. No, maybe don't. Well, he's gonna die now. Well, we tried.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Well, we kept him alive to die a different way, I guess.
On the floor.
Oh, I remember these from the first game. Ow. Mainliner. I want to accidentally hit him. Oh my god, my health! I died so fast. Damn. So standing in acid. Bad idea.
Hurry up,
Don't do that.
Baby, he just wouldn't stop crying.
Okay, I know what to do now.
I mean, I just couldn't take it no more. I had to lock him away. Come on.
3 smashes. Smart. Big brain, big brain. Also, I want to look in here first.
You helped him when no one else would.
Oh, I almost missed this little call here. What are you doing? Answering the phone.
Close, we're close, come on.
It's the only time I can forget about you.
Oh. It's so sad. Fuck. Also,
Hurry up, Pops.
ammo. Age-old issue when you have one more hit left to make me think you weren't doing anything. That was the Doctor was a character in No One Lives Forever 2? What? That's awesome. What a connection. Holy shit. Mainlander's got a buff in this game? Ooh. Actually need to tell him just because it's called acid doesn't mean it's actually acid. He's not cyborg? Okay. Kind of acid that hurts you when you stand in it. Yeah, like not like acid like to trip, but like acid like to die.
Oh yeah. Freddy. You kept it safe for me, man. I'm coming, man. I'm coming.
God, it looks so cool though, doesn't it? Like the way the eyeballs are just there. Like such a good model. Here, I'll skip this part. Oh, I didn't mean to do a Molotov. He's not gonna die, is he? Nah, he's fine. Damn! The shotgun's so powerful. I guess he can't die anymore? Because we finished the quest? Okay, at least he's not dead. He's just kind of gonna have a really, really bad trip for a while. But he's alive. Take care, Kyle. I hope he can get some help after all this hell eventually, hopefully, blows over. Hello.
Only the mother of all fixes to get me to forget about this.
Let's see. What about back here? Okay, no, it's back here. The babu sounds upset. Yeah. Hey, Chimey Joe. Yeah, we're gonna try to reunite the mom with the baby. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good Thursday. Let's see. Also, Van Horn, the Condemned games. What interesting connections we're finding to these games.
I see another black.
Here we go. Oh no! Oh. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
You got something for me, man, anything. I don't care how stepped on, just some. Thank you. I'm coming, little boy.
Nothing can ruin you, T.
Moms, where'd you go, Moms?
Let me get this strap off of you. Let you back in a little bit.
Yeah, go searching for the face.
Where's my baby boy?
Y'all got easy.
Was he never there?
Ain't no good to be aching like this.
My baby!
I guess maybe he was never there.
You ain't got nothing on me.
Oh, I don't want to do that. That's so sad.
Black spot.
Oh, Jesus!
I see another black spot.
Let's see. Oh, this door back here.
What you got? Red calves, blue calves, I don't care. I even take a spider bag. Come on. So this is
You're just like throwing Molotov in a room.
Moms, where'd you go?
It was a Thursday. Oh shit, it's almost midnight. Oh, little rats.
Roll.
Hurry! They ain't made it up this far, man. Shit, we'll be safe up here. Till the ship runs out.
Please, hurry!
Ah. Of course it's not real.
Who got the good packages?
Never thought that a crack house would literally try to attack you. This game is definitely very unique. The will of the people. Oh, I hope there wasn't anything I missed back there. I don't think there was. Also, holy crap, what chapter are we on already? Oh, I can't save while on a ladder. Well, we're on chapter 7? How many chapters are there in this game? Is it this quick? Am I just that efficient? A machine gun. Pro gamer. There's a lot of chapters? Okay, that's what I was thinking, because it's like, there's no way we're going through this game that fast. Supposedly it's a 7 to 10 hour game. So yeah, there must be a lot of chapters. Yeah, get melted! Woo! The Marksman. Almost 20 chapters? Okay. I think we're good. Also, we have a few more things in the bestiary, don't we?
Mainliner. An offshoot of the mainliner seen on Carnate.
Yup.
This malefactor's appearance is evocative of the numerous junkies that one finds in Baltimore's poorest neighborhoods. Its innate behavior is to assault enemies with its syringes, suggesting that it's more of an aggressive drug dealer than a drug abuser. The syringes we have analyzed contain a unique heroin-derived concoction that is capable of instantly killing almost any human immediately upon injection.
Damn. Fuck.
Marksman. This malefactor is nearly identical
I'll get the drink right now.
saw in large quantities on Carnate Island. It wears a giant battery of rifles on its back and is able to erupt out of the ground, a particularly impressive sight due to its significant size. In Baltimore's troubled past, there were a few rare occasions of the military being called out to quell civilian uprisings. One can only imagine how this marksman ties to those intense events.
Oh, that's fucked up. Marksman, one of the best monster designs in these games. I love all the monster designs in these games. Like, oh, I was talking about it earlier, how they not only look really cool and they're fun to fight against, but they also like have so much significance and meaning and purpose, intention to their designs. I love that. Same reason why I love most of the monster designs in Silent Hill. Same deal. Oh, hello. Holy shit! Oh, it's one of those. I need to be in this mode. Smash! There we go. Get smashed. Let's see, I guess we go down here then. I think? I'll just leave you be.
Where'd you go, Moms?
You remember this dive, T? I never liked it, but you still came to see Miles. I know now this is where things really went wrong. After this, we could never escape.
Oh. Tequila.
So
oh!
What? Blackmore threatening Carmen? That's a high crime.
He's here.
Blackmore's here? Where? Show me that shifty snake oil dealer. I've never laid eyes on him.
Hey, I know your old lady. Fucking nice rack. Wouldn't mind a piece of that. What I hear, she's
Watch what you saying to my friends. You up in my place, so you gonna show some respect to a man with a family.
Your boy Corey? I sold him some rock just last week. He loves it. Makes him forget all about
What
you.
did you do to my boy?
Fucking whore you're married to. How you even know he's yours?
Violence suits you.
Oh, fuck.
You opened up his gray matter all over my brand new floor?
He kind of deserved it.
Freeze right there!
What
Hit
you
the
say?
floor!
What's the police doing up in here? Hey, get these bracelets off of me! We were set up! You done got the wrong guys, man! That shape-shifting Blackmore, why don't you arrest his
I
Teflon ass?
told you you couldn't walk away. And what's the little lady gonna say now?
Ah, fuck. Oh, so we got set up.
I saw you go in there, my man. I'm up top the roof outside the bar for real. Yeah, that's right. I got a radio off one of them soldier boys. They been tracking your sorry self. Now come on out here and holler at your boy Miles.
Are we having some sort of vision? What's happening? Something's happening. Also, good to know that he's actually alive. He is, right? It's the emptiest bathroom. Like, we're in this hazy mode, which is making me worry. Like, maybe he's not actually real. Let's see, if you look at the model for the marksman, the muscles are exposed and move in ways that are realistic compared to the human muscle tissue. Ooh, that is interesting. Interesting, the guy that voiced Miles does background voice in a ton of stuff, including Last of Us 2, Elemental, GTA, Finn in Lego Star Wars, Pearson Saints Row, and 6 episodes of Mad TV. It's so interesting how, like, prolific and, like, how just everywhere, like, voice actors are. Absolutely mad respect.
I like to put a distance between myself and the chaos and confusion. Come on, I know where we can go. Got to light it down for you. Get your ass on up there. Look good.
Oh!
They totally bugging. I ain't having none of that hot lead treatment.
Woo! Are these real? Everything's still hazy. Which makes me wonder if this is all actually happening. Like, are we actually following Miles? Is he real? Is he alive?
It'll be all right. No, it's far enough underground for my glory to escape. You cannot hide from the truth. You are property, and I return property to its rightful owner. Slaves cannot run forever.
Another enemy I hope we get to kill personally. Nothing's real. Oh fuck, the dogs are real now. The creepy dogs with the human faces are real. They're real. They're very real. Double kill.
You like to think of yourself as
Reload.
you know nothing of the craft. Honestly, once they get your scent, they won't.
Do you hear me, Torque? Lost you there for a minute. Now see, it's like this. Those crazy soldier boys, they work for this shorty named Jordan. You seen her? And here's the real deal, though. She works for Blackmore. I'll get you to her. She'll get us to him.
Hold on. I want to see the info on these. The Maulers.
Mauler. One of the few malefactors that does not derive from a human skeleton. These beasts do still feature a hideous human skull. Named the Mauler for their savage biting attacks, these malefactors are relentless in their pursuit of a target and seem to be insatiable in their appetite for human flesh. Their appearance often coincides with the manifestation of an apparition, a large human who seems to be their master.
Yep, and we've seen him. Fucking terrifying. Also, everything is, again, still hazy. Yeah, these enemies are very dark. They do not beat around the bush at all. The fire escapes. I see them, I see them. How do I get up? How get up there? This almost looks like I could... Nah. Oh, it's a bug? Oh, I didn't realize it was a bug. Interesting. Alright. Thanks for letting me know. It was gonna drive me insane, probably. Use the fire escapes. Definitely can't jump up straight into one. Can I reach... Can I reach this one? I can't drag the barrel. Can't crawl under. Oh, I didn't mean... I keep accidentally right-clicking! Because my brain's like, oh, I'm gonna aim down sights. And that's not what it does! It's how I throw things. It's fine. It's fine. I'm definitely not wasting tons of Molotovs. Maybe I'm supposed to go around the other side? No, I think I'm supposed to go up there to get around, aren't I? Just committing arson on a random person's home. I'm sorry. Look up the VA, for Cooperfield from this game, and he has 218 credits. Holy crap. He was random background characters in like every anime I watched. Holy crap. Just voice everywhere. That's so awesome though. I swear this looks like I should be able to get in, but I guess I can't. Well, wait, did I press E? Did I try E? I did. It doesn't work. Okay. It's gonna be like something super obvious staring me in the face. Can't just jump up. Maybe I need to, maybe there's somewhere I need to, like, Hulk out and break? I don't see any cracks in the wall, I don't think. Unless it's this? I'm looking. Oh, wait. No, that also has that yellow there. So that's Oh! I didn't mean to hit the barrels! I didn't hit the barrels! Okay, but I know what to do now. I understand where I fucked up. I noticed the platform looked like it was a different color. I should not have meleeed. Lesson learned. Ow. Get up, get up, get up! Oh my god! Double kill! There we go. Blew up that wall the same way I used grenades in Halo. Here, let me go all the way over here. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There. No, don't get on fire. Stop. No, stop being on fire. No, don't die.
Move on, Torque. You gotta climb up and over to get out of there. Try to find escapes. Work for me.
I should have waited until the fire was out. Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm alive. Ooh! Turn around! Everything's exploding! Get out of here! How dare! Throw him out, he asked for it? No! I see you. Why are you so hard to hit? There we go. Okay, I'll leave. I think we're good. Ugh, I'm not good. Oh my god, they're everywhere. I'm so entertained. Thank you for being a fun, confident game player and streamer. Thanks, Payne. I'm glad you're having fun. Ooh. Reload, reload! Ooh. Confident game player blows up car in front of my face. Yeah, those riot shields aren't very effective when you can just shoot over them. Oh, reloading. Done. I'm moving, I'm schmoving. Ooh, hold the phone. I'm about to run out of ammo anyway. Ooh. Nice. Don't you love how you can't see anything when you shoot the 50 cal? Just nothing but... Just...
What the fuck? It's gone now. Get Behemoth ripped up in a hole that'll take you underground.
What the fuck?
About to sneak into the harbor. Get yourself on down there. I'll meet you below. You dig?
You're telling me I have to go down there? What the fuck? Also, that imagery. that hurt to see. I really gotta go down there? Okay. Why? Why are you causing me damage? I'm just trying to walk away. Behemoth time. Is that the name of that big worm? Oh, hello. I remember those things from the first game.
All right, my man, you made it in. We in a labyrinth down here. Watch out for that Minotaur, you feel me? I can get this gate to move, but there's something over there I can get open. Hold on. Go on through, my man. I'll catch up with you later.
If you want to work, what can you do? Better this
Ooh.
than no work at all.
Oh. Ooh, shotgun again. Only 16. Keep the axe. For now.
Watch out. You're very please. The Lord is.
Oh, fuck! Ah! There's a dodge button, isn't there? Got it. Burrower. Hold on. I think there's a dodge button. I want to see real quick if I'm remembering that right. Jump, crouch, strafe. Nope, I'm just crazy. The burrower.
Burrower. Cities are built on the backs of those who labored and died to build their underground infrastructure. Just as those laborers needed to adapt to their hostile working conditions, so too has this burrower. This malefactor actually moves beneath the surface of the earth at tremendous speed. The exact physics of how it accomplishes this remain a mystery. especially given that it can successfully tunnel through a wide variety of materials.
Casually tunnels through concrete. Oh wait, there's stuff in the archive too.
Canals?
Let's see. The tunnels.
The tunnels. As with any major city of a certain age, beneath Baltimore there are more tunnels than any one person can remember. The working conditions endured while these passages were built were unsafe and often deadly. But immigrant labor, typically from Ireland, had no choice but to engage in these hazardous jobs if they wanted work.
Oh.
People say you can still hear their voices, trapped under the ground, desperately screaming out their last breaths.
That's so sad. What the fuck? Again, I'm wondering how much of this is based on something real.
An old station. A slave state, Maryland sat on the border between the slave-holding South and the free North. Because of this, the state hosted numerous important stations on the Underground Railroad.
Oh.
It was at one of these safe havens in Baltimore that the slave hunter Copperfield revealed his true sadism. The tale says Copperfield smiled as he let his rabid dogs loose on a number of bountiless runaways, directing the beasts to devour the helpless slaves alive.
What the fuck? See, that's the guy we've been seeing appearing with the dogs. I hope we get to kill him.
Sight of a lynching. Even the most adept negotiator will agree. They may be able to calm the rage of any one individual, but the fury of an enraged mob is all but unstoppable. In Baltimore, some 80 years ago, it was on this corner that the rage of a horde of people could only end in bloodshed. Today, that event is shrouded in mystery. No one even remembers the supposed crime of the accused. It doesn't matter. The horde makes its own right and wrong. Eastern Baltimore Correctional
Let's
Facility.
see. We already read that one. It's so... I don't doubt that a lot of this is based on shit that's real. And it's so sad. It's so sad and fucking tragic. Like, I don't even... Like, it's the kind of thing where, like, you don't even know what to say to it, because it's just... Yeah. And sadly, still relevant even today. All these years later. Game dialogue volume needs to be louder? Oh god! Why did two of you show up? I'm leaving! Let's see, has it been too low the whole game? Because I could try to fix that. Solution to focus on being monster rather than morals. Can I close this? Yeah, there we go. Bye. No, I think that's the most important and distinctive thing about this game is the... But yeah, I think the most interesting thing about this game is the morality. How unapologetically honest this game series seems to be about, like, making you look at these problems and be like, look, this is fucked up and horrific, but it's also kind of real. Like, these are real systemic problems that do exist. Maybe not like the monsters appearing everywhere, but the things that they represent are absolutely real. Quote I like that fits this well. History is the autobiography of a madman. Yeah, and history's written by the winners, so history's written by a bunch of victorious madmen. Oh god, I'm out of help! A baseball bat. That's all I got. I'm gonna die! Never mind, I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live. Don't think it's been too quiet for the whole game. Maybe too quiet for that scene. Can certainly hear and understand it. Also, my headphones at level 30. Okay. I did say that the sound mixing in this game seemed a little weird earlier. Let's see, these games are basically Silent Hill, but yeah, exactly. Oh my god! But yes, exactly. Quack. The quacks are definitely very loud on my end. Oh! Gotcha. Oh! Where's the other bullets coming from? Gotcha. Baltimore's infrastructure was built on what was essentially Irish slave labor. Have some ancestors who died in the tunnels and their families would be given a loaf of bread and $13. Holy fuck. So it is like I was suspecting. It is based on actual history. God, that's so sad. That's horrific. Like, in a very substantial, real way. It's the Prime! I still don't know what that even means! What do you mean I'm the Prime? Got him. What's that mean? What's that mean? What's happening? Why is it beeping? Oh. That's what that was. I need healing. Fuck. It's scary how many tunnels we have under cities. Yeah, there's whole underground networks. Like, wasn't the movie... I still haven't seen it, but I heard the movie Us was kind of...
I'm in danger!
I'm in constant danger. The movie Us was, I think, like, the premise was partially based on the idea of, like, all these, underground networks of tunnels and stuff that we have in the US that are just unexplored and abandoned. And what could be in them. Hate that. I've been playing XCOM and there's one sequence where the ship launches before a mission and it's the loudest thing in the game. Yeah, I hate that! It's like, same thing with, like, I complain about Diablo, where I constantly have to, like, whenever I play those games, I have to turn up the music and the dialogue and turn down the sound effects to, like, 30% to hear anything. Game demo nostalgia. Played this for 15 minutes decades ago? Hey, inconceivable! Wow, that... What platform was the demo on? PS2? And welcome in, I hope you're having a good night. And Seamies, they want to use... they want you to use your Prime sub on them and not somebody else. Yeah, that's what they mean when they call me the Prime. Okay. At least it wasn't the whole area blowing up. True. There's still bodies that have left in the tunnels in Baltimore because they were just left there. Yeah, I imagine it's kind of like, like when you're climbing Mount Everest or places like that, like really inhospitable places, or like when people get stuck, like, caving. You can't send people in to, like, go rescue the bodies, so they just end up just staying there. It's so... Again, it's sad and tragic, but it's so real. Stop being in danger. Be the danger. Be the big sword monster. Either that or Xbox? Yeah. Back in the day, there was a movie called The Relic that was set in Chicago. One of the reviews said something like, "Who would believe there are miles of tunnels under Chicago?" Which is humorous since there are old coal tunnels leading from the ports in Chicago all the way out to the suburbs. Yeah, it's really interesting, like, the history of, like, weird, creepy underground networks that we have in the US for, like, various reasons. Or even, like, not even all, like, creepy reasons. Like, my college had a network of tunnels underground that was built so that students could avoid the cold weather during the winter time. So you could just go underground to get to classes. Which was really... Ooh, hello! Which was really useful. Was really nice. To be able to... oh, I don't want to be near these explosive barrels! To be able to get out of the snow and stuff. There we go. Oh! There we go. There we go. Do you? I feel like I have you guys boxed in. You're stuck in here with me. You're trapped in here with me, not the other way around, foolish fools. Oh? Where's the phone? I don't know where the phone is. Phone? Phone. Hello? Fuck. God damn, what the fuck? It's like, man, why you gotta remind him of that? It's definitely affecting him. Grease gun. Ooh. Like, it's definitely affecting the hell out of him. Maybe not in the same way, though. I think that is fair. You suffering? Hey, J. Mickey! Oh, not too much, actually. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Maybe suffering emotionally. Actually, yeah, that's very... actually, yeah. I'm suffering emotionally. But the gameplay's very fun. How are you doing? Just Bezos listening with his Prime subscription. Okay, not there. I think we're going to the tunnel that I opened up. Where was it? Over here? Oh, maybe it's on a timer. I'd be good? I'm glad you'd be good. This game does not seem to be as balls fucking hard as I remember the first one being. I'm playing on medium difficulty. The first game was pretty fucking hard. This feels about as difficult, I guess. There's a bit of added difficulty in that you can only carry the 2 weapons at a time. So you can't have like a full arsenal, like go full Max Payne. Oh, that one opened. How get there? Oh no, let's just turn the lights on. I think? Yeah, can't get on there. Let's see. Bodies were left in parts of tunnels that were completed. They could have been moved, but they weren't. Now that's just fucked up. Completely fucked up. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, it is timed. It's timed. I'm running, I see. Or maybe not. Oh, this is fine. This is great. Where are y'all going? Leaving me in here. Where are you leading me? Where are you going?
No, Daddy, this way. I'm in danger.
I am. And I think I'm being led in circles.
I'm right here. I'm always here. I'm right here. I'm always here. I'm right here. I'm always here.
Did you? Oh.
Y'all float down here.
It reference. Classic. I am in a sewer, I guess. I should have seen that coming. Ever played Amnesia: The Dark Descent? I've played a little bit of Amnesia, but I will admit I've never actually beaten it. Not because I found it too difficult, but at the time when I played it, I did get bored of it. I'm not as usually interested in the games that completely remove combat, but still, but like force you to like run and hide the whole time. I do want to play it on stream though at some point and like force myself to get through it all the way. Hold on, I want to look in here. Don't think sorry's gonna cut it, bud. Okay, no one can eat the clown around. Tried Amnesia a couple times and found it super boring. It's like, the story is interesting. I find that kind of like run and hide, or even like plate spinning games like FNAF, I find them less scary after a while, and more just like an exercise in frustration. It's probably one of the reasons, well, Alien Isolation is also fucking terrifying, but it does also end up with that same problem, where after a while, you get too used to being around the alien, and then it just becomes kind of, yeah, tedious, trying to just run away from it all the time and not get caught. And then when you are caught, it's not like scary, like, ah, unless you're like startled. It's more of a, oh, god damn it, not again kind of thing. Up here? How much ammo's on the shotgun? Not enough to pick up. Oh!
My aim was always true. To this day, I have never lost a slave. Not even the great-great-grandson of a runaway.
What? Was there anything I could have done to stop that? Well, fuck. Oh, fuck! Creepy-ass fucking dogs. Perhaps? Should I reload? Should I reload? Was that something I could have stopped? Could I have saved Miles? Maybe. Okay, it's not far away. Oh, there is no way. Damn it. Was he actually there, though? His body's not there. Was Miles ever there? See, now I wonder. Oh my god, there's so many. Who knows, indeed. Quick! Oh, I'm out of ammo. Maybe I should have taken that shotgun. Holy shit! I forget sometimes how strong a melee is in this game. Okay, that... It is not all of them. Yeah, bonk with an axe. The melee squelch is so loud. Games are starting to get arachnophobia mode, let's have a don't make me hurt dogs toggle. At the very least, these aren't regular dogs. Look at them. They have creepy, fucked up human faces with on human skulls, and they have knives attached to them. These are not dogs. They are very much not dogs. Okay, these are gonna continuously spawn, aren't they? These are very fucked up. Oh. I see, I see. There we go, that works, that works, that works! crap, gotta unhook before I die. I'm gonna die! I have no ammo. Nope. Big Brother and not the Full Metal Alchemist reference. Let's see. Makes you empathize with them more? Really? Even with the fucked up knife human head things? Dogs when purebreds have gone too far in 20 years. Now imagining the dogs Homer Simpson described as dogs with bees in their mouths, and every time they bark they shoot bees at me. The fuck? Mortis. Yes, I died. Love fucked up shit? That is fair. I do empathize a lot with like monsters and stuff. So, you know what? Relatable. Oh god, it's 12. God, time flies. It's already midnight 30. I have work tomorrow. Okay, I'll do a manual save. Are we still in the will of the people? Nope, we're at hitting bottom. Let's see. But yeah, I guess we'll continue next week, because yeah, I probably should be a little responsible, especially since I don't know if I'm gonna have to work this weekend, since I got that message earlier from on my work Slack. I'll let y'all know if I end up if I end up having to cancel on Saturday because of like having to work overtime or something. I'll let y'all know, because we literally have not worked overtime at this place like since I started. But all right, we'll quit for now. I'm really enjoying this game, and I mean, if there's like 20-something chapters, we're moving through it pretty quickly. I think we're making really good time with it. Here, let me move over here. There we go. Oh, give it a second. There we go. There's the background. All right, put the music back on, and we'll look for somebody to raid. Let's see. You should go to bed? I should, but will I? Soon. Soon I will, yeah. I did take like a 5-hour nap, so I'm still got a little more energy in me. Let's see. Empathize with monsters until they start- yeah, until they start biting you in the ass. Let's see. Pause that, mute that. Alright, let's see who's online. Ba-ba-ba. Ooh, I think I already have a raid target. I think. Because they're in the middle of their donathon. So let's go send our support, I think. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Slash raid. We're gonna raid my friend Faye. Because he's doing his donathon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thanks for the stream. It was tons of fun like always. I'm glad. Samuel Jackson once read as a bedtime story called Fuck to Sleep. Pyramid has a chill guy until he starts trying to sell you his timeshare. God, the memes just write themselves. Thank you everybody for joining me tonight. I'm really enjoying this game. Thanks for the stream. Thank you. Thank you all for being here and hanging out with me. And I know it's definitely a very dark, heavy game, but it's genuinely so interesting, and I'm really interested in seeing where they take the story. Let's see. Other stuff on the agenda. So yeah, Saturday, assuming I don't have overtime or something weird happens, we'll play more System Shock 1. On Sunday, oh, there's a poll on the schedule channel on my Discord for whether or not we'll have a double feature on Sunday, or if we'll have a regular separate movie night next Sunday. But this Sunday we're watching Last Action Hero, and I fucking love that movie, and it's been a while since I've seen it. Yeah, System Shock! Super interesting, and the monsters look super fucking cool. Yeah, I agree. Alright, so before the raid gets going, have a good rest of your night or day, everybody. Stay hydrated, stay safe, stay cool. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye! Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye! I forgot the raid message!